Hello everyone, and welcome to the Great Faewild Bake Off. Spelled Fae Wild, because I like it that way around. It just feels more British. The characters in this one-shot arrayed around me have all been summoned to a baking competition in the Faewild, or chosen to enter. It is the greatest baking competition in the Faewild, obviously. And we will be seeing how they do as they cook their way to the final. If you're here like, oh my god, I don't want to watch a reality TV show, that's not what's happening here, so you can stay, please. Right.
Yeah, my character's not a baker, I'm just saying.
Not a master baker?
I mean, that's a very different question.
Anyway, if you are new to D&D, tonight everyone around me will be playing a fantasy character in a fantasy universe. I will be playing the rest of the universe. They have sheets in front of them that tell them what they're great at and what they're not so great at, and they roll 20-sided dice to interact with those sheets and see if they achieve what they set out to do. 20s are amazing, 1s are hilariously bad. And I will be playing everything else, the entire world around them, probably quite a lot of cake, I'm imagining. We'll see how it goes. And
cake.
Pardon?
Oh, taste me, yummy. The cake talking?
It's in the Faewild. You have no idea. Someone might make a magical cake.
Terrified.
And I'm going to give our players a chance to introduce themselves and their characters. So if you could give me your name, your pronouns, your character's name, their pronouns, and maybe, since there's one shot, a little bit about them so we get a flavour of who they are. Maybe what their baking speciality is. Can be cooking as well, doesn't need to be baking. And we're going to start with one of our returning characters, Tom.
Hello, it me, Tom. He, him. I'm playing Pip. I'm a dirty forest man, but I have baths now. I literally on stream discovered that I didn't know how to cook, but I'm not the one cooking. The one who is cooking is my best friend, Nutmeg the Elk. That's right, a wannabe goddess is going to be winning this cooking contest, because she's not only Queen of the Autumn Forest, she's also the Faewild's greatest baker. I just, like Tom, I just get dragged along into things. I just yes and the next thing you know, you have to open a restaurant. Oh, that's worrying.
And what is Meg's speciality, Tom?
Salads.
I was going to say, this has to be salads. Okay.
Yep.
Well, we'll be looking forward to some of your fancy salads. And V.
Hi, I'm V, she, her pronouns. I'm playing Dee Dee, who uses she, they pronouns. Dee Dee is actually short for ID10T, which is the name that her previous master gave her. She was built as a robot, as a home chef robot, actually. But it turns out that her previous master did not treat her very well because she was just a robot. She was not super intelligent, and eventually she just kind of got fed up with the mental and physical abuse, and may have allegedly murdered him in the middle of the night, and then ran off when she kind of realized that wasn't a good look for her. So she ended up meeting up with a bunch of other Warforged who had to protect a certain little girl who ended up, I don't know, getting magical dragon powers. It's fine. I'm sure it's nothing. It has nothing to do with Chrissy or Tom. Definitely not another story. But you know what? Dee Dee has taken some time away from the Metalborn and is here to cook. It's what she's best at. She has a nice little oven inside her chest. She can open it up. She's got a nice little like a toaster oven, and she's fantastic at baking cupcakes.
Great. Salad and cupcakes, a very wholesome meal. Chrissy.
Well, hi there. My name is Magnolia Blossom, but you can call me Maggie. And Maggie goes by she, her pronouns, and I, Chrissy, also go by she, her pronouns. And today, Maggie is going to be baking a recipe that's been handed down from generation to generation from her great grandmother. And she is a Furbolg, so she's kind of lavender with pink hair and these really pretty lavender eyes. And she's just got an apron that's kind of, stained with some various jams and stuff on it. And one of those jams that's stained it is from what she's going to be making today, which is fickleberry pie with honeysuckle nectar on it. And fickleberry, it's in the name. It tastes a little different to everybody, and in fact, it actually tastes a little different based on your mood. So if you're in a bad mood, whenever you eat it, it's just going to taste a little bitter. So just put a smile on your face and take a big old bite.
Amazing. So we're bringing more sweet now. We've got fickleberry, we've got cupcakes, and we've got salad. And Lola.
What a meal.
I'm Lola, my pronouns are they, them, and I'll be playing Jude, whose pronouns are he, him. And Jude is just a very down-to-earth, lovely guy. He's a human druid that has long been lost in the Faewild, and he has his awakened tree that kind of follows him around, Sealy, and they're just really great pals. His bake of choice, as it were, it's just a good old heartwarming pie, But oftentimes you can pretty much put anything in a pie. It tends to just use what ingredients are on hand, maybe whatever Sealy's provided this day, but it's all about that excellent crust.
My God, Jude is the person that everyone's like, we love him, but he's too pure. There must be something happening underneath. And Chris.
Hi, I'm Chris. I use they, them pronouns, and I'm playing Gertie. Gertie is not a chef. Gertie has no interest in cooking or any of that nonsense.
Gertie does have an interest in eggs, though, Chris.
Yeah, that's not to do with the cooking. That's very different. I get paid in eggs. Anyway, no, I'm here because there's some kind of secret plot, and we fairy princesses are the superheroes of the Faewild, and we go around and fix all the problems. So right now, I'm undercover, incognito, and I'm gonna be finding out what's happening with this bake-off nonsense, and there's probably something weird going on.
I think it's fair to say, though, Chris, that Gertie would see an undercover plot in literally anything.
Well, they're all undercover plots. Everything needs a fairy princess to come in and sort out, just the way it is. That's life.
Great.
I
Well,
don't trust the people.
oh boy. Those are our characters. Now we're going to hear from our sponsors and the rest of the intro, pre-recorded stuff, and we will be back with you to start the show.
We are delighted to be sponsored by Hero Forge. Hero Forge offers fully customizable tabletop minis with dozens of fantasy species and thousands of parts to choose from. You can see all of the minis that we designed for this stream in the overlay, and they animate when we enter the combat, so look out for that. Hero Forge are fantastic, so do check out the Pro membership where you can get premium access to features ahead of time, beta access to things, and all sorts of cool stuff that just makes your life a lot easier. And you can check them out at heroforge.com.
We are delighted to be sponsored by Ultra Pro. They make accessories for D&D, Magic the Gathering, and more. My favourite part of their collection are their figurines of adorable power. Here is their gazer. They also make other things such as deck boxes if you play Magic the Gathering. You can find all of Ultra Pro stuff at ultrapro.com.
Hey friends, check out our new sponsor, Phoenix Dice, for a carefully curated menagerie of click-clack math rocks for your delectation. Check out their entire selection at phoenixdice.com, and just so you know, Phoenix Dice are all about living gloriously in the worlds of tabletop games and sustainably in this one, which means their dice are working to be recycled, their packaging is recycled, the dice are made of sustainable materials. It's all great stuff. You should definitely get involved. You can also join us today in chat with a chance to be in a raffle and win some Phoenix Dice of your own. Just put !dice into chat and you'll be in with a chance to win.
We are proud to be sponsored by Alchemy RPG. Reimagine your gaming experience with Alchemy. They're focused on creating immersive cinematic experiences everywhere you interact with tabletop role-playing games. playing a game, creating a world, streaming, watching live games, discovering new content. Look at all the cool stuff that they are doing there. You can use environmental motion art, scene-based music, seamless character management to run your games over the internet, with upcoming features including homebrew content, streaming overlays, and spectator mode. So go and check out alchemyrpg.com.
We're delighted to be supported by Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms, a Dungeons & Dragons strategy video game that brings together D&D characters from novels, adventures, and multiple live streams into a single grand adventure. Select your heroes and formation and battle through waves of monsters for free on PC, phone, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch. You can pop exclamation code into chat for a free Electrum chest.
We are also supported by Warriors of Waterdeep. Take your team of warriors on a quest spanning the Forgotten Realms, all on your mobile. Power up your teams with items, work with your guild to defeat hordes of enemies, and test your mettle in the arena. And to make all of that work, you need gems. As we frequently say, the hunt for gems is real. Pop !wow gems into chat for a link to collect free gems and get yourself that nice sword you've been looking at, or revive your heroes against a deadly foe. Download link !Warriors of Waterdeep in chat.
We're delighted to be supported by Neverwinter. In Neverwinter, explore and defend one of the most beautiful cities from Dungeons & Dragons' Forgotten Realms campaign setting as it rises from the ashes of destruction. Epic stories, action combat, and classic role-playing await those heroes courageous enough to enter the fantastic world of Neverwinter. Neverwinter is completely free to play, so set yourself up an account today and pop !NW gift into chat for a link to a free gift.
Check out our supporters at D&D Beyond, your guide to digital D&D. Make character sheets online, share them in a campaign, and track all of those tasty little stats in one easy place. You can use the Beyond app to track your characters on the go. You can also use their encounter tracker and archive monsters to run any smooth combat thing. You know what I'm saying. You're a DM. You've done this before. You know D&D Beyond is the place to go. You can also check out our character sheets with an ! characters in Twitch chat below.
Check out our wonderful supporters, Elderwood Academy, who make beautiful bespoke gaming-themed gear, including hex chest dice boxes, spellbook deck boxes disguised as bespoke ancient arcane tomes, and scroll and codex dice tower and rolling tray pairings. Make your own with their online designer at elderwoodacademy.com.
This stream will run for 3 hours, and there will be a roughly 5 to 10 minute break somewhere near the middle. We run shows on Monday, Tuesday, and Friday at 6 p.m. Greenwich Meridian / British Summertime, which is 10 a.m. Pacific Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. in mainland Europe, and 2 a.m. Tuesday morning in Japan and parts of Australia. On Mondays and Tuesdays, we run TTRPG streams for 3 hours. And on Fridays, we run our talk show, Talk Together, for 1 hour. Our TTRPG streams can be one-shots, 4, 6, 8, or 12 weeks long. You can always find our latest schedule at twitch.tv/rolltogetherrpg/schedule.
We are Roll Together RPG on all socials, so find us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and even TikTok. Links in chat.
Thank you to our D20 Club on Patreon. You can find a link in chat. Help us make our shows from just £1, $1, or $1 gold piece, and unlock more tiers by joining. Our D20 Club are fab. They've created a fan Discord for us. They've also made a wiki page for Roll Together. You can find that at rolltogether.fandom.com.
Welcome to our podcast listeners. If you also would like to listen to us via podcast, you can search Roll Together RPG on your favourite podcast provider. If we're not there, let us know and we will add ourselves to that list. And we're back from the intro, which I have no idea what it looks like, so I hope you enjoyed it. These 5 characters have all been going through the knockout stages of the Great Faewild Bake Off. What that involved is basically coming, proving that you can cook, that it tastes all right, and then you get, if you're lucky, to the final. And all 5 of you have made it to the final alongside your fellow chef, Tallow.
Ooh.
You are aware that the way that this works is that you go onto location to do your cooking together, and it takes a while. Like, there might be someone knocked out every day, but it takes quite a while to get to the final 2 and then the winner. You're not exactly sure what the winner gets. Fame, glory, presumably. Who knows? It sounds impressive. So you've done quite a lot of cooking up to this point. I'm just really intrigued to know, what is the best thing you've made so far, and what is the worst mistake you've made so far?
Well, I literally can't cook. I'm here undercover because people keep missing and getting lost from this competition. People keep going missing. So how did I get past the early stages of the competition? Because it's not through cooking prowess, I'll tell you that for free.
I don't know, what have you been doing, Gertie? You've been like stealing other people's food, sneaking in M&S cakes, like what?
Look at it.
That's
I'm not very good at any of those things.
We all know that's a column of caterpillar.
I mean, I could druidcraft some cakes.
It still have to taste good.
No.
Shall we come back to you, Chris, while you answer the question? Anyone else who can actually cook?
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Well, Jude has this signature pie. It's a mushroom and apple pie. It's very interesting, but unfortunately, one day there was a little bit of an accident because these mushrooms, if you cook them wrong, they're a little bit hallucinogenic, and we just left them a little bit too far, and we don't talk about that.
All right, we don't talk about the hallucinogenic episode. Was Jude hallucinating, or just the people who ate it?
Sometimes it's a bit hard for you to tell because he very much just takes everything in his stride, so it could have been, but I think it was the reactions from everybody. He just wants everyone to love his food. So...
Oh, the sweet baby.
The looks of horror on some people's faces were quite...
devastating.
Yeah. Kind of spent the rest of the evening kind of curled up against Celie, just...
Oh, dear. He was crying. All right. Well, that's a sad story. Anyone else?
Well, my most popular dish so far has been Haven root soup. It's quite calming whenever you ingest it, and it came in quite handy while people were hallucinating. Actually, it doesn't stop the hallucinations, but it makes the experience of having them a little bit more pleasant. So that was a nice little good timing. But the mistake I made, I make a delicious dish. It's toasted toadstools stuffed with ember nuts. But the thing is about ember nuts, if you get a little too heavy-handed with them, they can actually make you belch fire. And thankfully, I wasn't the one to lose my eyebrows, but one of the judges might have a little bit of a grudge at this point. Now, but aside from that, every dish I've made so far has just been impeccable.
All right, Magnolia, in it to win it.
Well, it's very, very easy to win baking competitions when you can pull out really great baked goods in a very short amount of time. So one of the things that really set me apart at the beginning was I was able to pull off a really great chocolate babka. Now, I also roasted some local nuts and ground those up and sprinkled those on top, and that turned out beautifully. And as of course we all know, brioche is incredible, like takes a very, very long time to proof. So having the proofing drawer settings like perfect and just being able to speed them up to win, it's always helpful. Unfortunately, when we got to one of the savory dishes, I meant to do like a roast fowl and chopped sundew melon plate, but I couldn't find any sundew. But I found something that looked like a sundew, but unfortunately, it was like I don't know what it's called colloquially, but you could call it like a night dew melon instead, because unfortunately, it led everybody to have almost immediate nighttime constitutionals, we'll call it, and then pass out. Luckily, when everybody woke up, I think we all just kind of forgot that the judging didn't happen the night before. It was probably for the best.
And I'm surprised as the rest of you that I'm still here, to be honest. They said, "Is that a deer?" I said, "Yes." And they said, "Is that your chef?" I said, "Yes." Well, she hasn't got hands, and she keeps trying to take things out of the oven using her mouth and then gets upset and, like, kicks down a table. I made a roulade. That was exciting. Again, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, but things seem to work out for me, and that's great.
Do you think that everyone is so scared of nutmeg that they are reluctant to chuck you out just in case?
Yeah, pretty much. I just keep shaking people's hands as well, because I'm told that's what you do here.
All right.
Very well done. And I think people think I'm a judge, because I just keep walking up to them and going, "Very well done."
Did you come here with Gertie? Are you helping Gertie in some way to get through this terrible?
Well, that's the thing. I think we had to have a conversation that we're like, we don't know each other. And because Pip's got no discretion, Pip does keep pointing out, "I do not know who that is."
Pip, shut up!
Whatever you say, complete stranger. Yes, but sometimes my custard doesn't go in the fridge and it goes to Gertie. Oh yes, custard gate. It happens every time. Oh, I also did serve a bin. Yeah, that's right. We're doing bake-off jokes. Just presented a bin.
I'm loving how most of us haven't watched Bake Off because people aren't reacting to your Bake Off jokes, whereas I'm really enjoying them.
No. To be clear, I have watched every single episode of Bake Off. I absolutely love Bake Off. But I'm trying to keep it raining.
Oh wow! Oh,
it's why it's such a great show, because like other reality shows, they had a really terrible argument. With this one, it was like, "Oh no, I left the fridge open and your custard didn't set," and you're like, "Oh no!
Oh my god, you moved my ice cream out of the freezer."
Oh no, you used her sauce. Oh, that's gonna cause a soggy bottom.
It was the scandals.
Right, so I think it's fair to say I've been stealing other people's food and claiming it's mine and getting away with it. Mostly Pip's, and he seems to be fine with it, so we're good. Because I've got to stay in, I've got to find out why all these people are disappearing. It's very important.
So, Tallow, who is in the room with you, you're all here in the final. Tallow got into the final a few days before the rest of you. It's sort of an ongoing thing, and then the best person wins. So this is the first time you've seen them for a little while. Tallow is a half-elf. The rest of you are at your individual cooking stations. You have your own bench. You have clearly labelled jars that say sugar and salt. You have... I'm sorry.
I don't think I can read yet.
That's a reference to Emma and my home.
No, it's a bake-off thing. Someone put salt in instead of sugar.
Oh, you did that once as well.
No, I didn't.
In homage to Bake Off.
We've all done that.
I was going to say the word brownies.
No, I forgot to put the sugar in. That's an entirely different error. And they still tasted fine. That got off on a tangent. The judges are in the room with you. So there are two judges. There is Selwyn Tremblinach. He's a brownie. He is a master of pastry and dough-based enchantment. He uses baking and baked goods as material ingredients in all his magic, and in return his making also turns out magical. He is renowned for a particular type of bread, which looks like a sort of moon lake, and reveals your deepest desire to you. There is also Harrelin. Harrelin is a green hag who uses the bargain she's made with people to fuel her magical baking. Her specialty is stargazy pie, where the fish heads stick out of the pie. This is a real Cornish thing that people make in real life. And if you eat it, it has been said, you might get something revealed to you that has previously been hidden. They're standing around the edge of the room. There are a few other people in here who are also kind of there to make sure that none of you steal each other's food or all of that kind of thing. They're watching you all. Selwyn is going to step forward. Welcome to the final of the Great Faewild Bake Off. Well, the ongoing final, but good job making it this far. You will all be cooking today, and those of you who cook the worst will be eliminated from the competition. What I'd like you to make today is to bake the flavour of happiness into your food.
Insight check.
Sure. What are you inciting?
What the conspiracy is.
The conception of happiness.
That's a natural one.
No, he genuinely wants you to bake the flavour of happiness into food.
I don't trust any of these people.
You will have 3 cycles of the moon. Please start.
So Jude immediately is like pondering and taking notes and kind of brings out this massive like pack of things that they've just put on the counter. And they're like, okay, perhaps these fruits and these, sealy. And is just kind of pottering around at the background, being like, what can I put in this?
Well, Magnolia pulls out a bowl and starts mixing in some pretty generic ingredients. And she actually does grab a few fickle berries because to her, they do in fact taste like the first time you get to dip your toes into a nice little spring. And she's going to throw a few of those in. And then as she's mixing it up, she's going to imbue it with the flavor of a nursery rhyme her mother used to sing her back whenever she was a child. She can't quite remember the lyrics, but the soft tone still carries. And memories of the first time that she heard her little sister giggle.
Dee Dee starts grabbing all manner of spices, grabs carrots, starts grating them, gets all of everything measured. It's a very, very quick process. She is a warforged, so it's very fluid, very robotic, but accurate and perfect. And when it comes time to mix everything together, she actually starts thinking about the child, the one who nicknamed her Dee Dee. It was her master's child, who she did not. She left behind, but alive. But she loved this little girl, insofar as she could love a living creature. And so it's all these memories kind of start coming in, and she actually starts adding in edible glitter that she found, because edible glitter was actually this little girl's favorite thing. She actually wanted to be a fairy princess more than anything. So edible glitter for her is that happiness.
Wonderful. Pip, what's Meg doing?
Well, that's salt. We know that much. I think. As far, what makes you happy, Maggie?
She's going to walk over to presumably the bowl of ingredients you've put in front of her. And she's going to nudge the lettuce leaves and the tomatoes.
We can't keep making lettuce pies. Okay, fine. Okay.
She's just going to start gently nibbling the lettuce.
No! The ingredients! No. I think it's like when you have a small child and you're just like, right, this is the one, yeah, you can eat this bit. I kind of make a distraction. Yeah, I make a distraction salad for Meg. Okay, what makes me happy? What does Ogden like? Pickles. Being helpful. Carpet. No. Cake. Yes.
I'm going to produce a flame under a pot of water to start it bubbling away and just stand behind my counter going, busy, 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 doing all the cooking, and just fly gently over to Pip and go, Pip.
Yeah. Hello, complete stranger who I do not know.
People keep going missing. This is genuinely a thing.
I mean, it's the Faewild. Everyone goes missing.
No, there's something more going on.
Oh. Conspiracy.
Hang on. Oh, no.
And I'm going to cast Gust over the top of my pot that is now boiling over to make sure that the steam goes off it generally.
Look at my boiling water.
Are you boiling eggs?
You don't boil eggs, Pip.
No, it's true.
Boil
You just
an
eat
egg.
them. No, you're right. You just eat them shell and all. That's right.
Harry's going to start making the rounds and talking to all of you. Could those of you who are cooking please make me a roll to see how well the cooking is going? I will take arguments for what stat you're rolling with, of what skill you're rolling with. Gertie, you don't get to roll. You're just boiling water.
Can I roll intimidation?
No, not until you do something intimidating. Pip, you can roll with disadvantage because you haven't yet decided what you're going to make.
Happiness. Okay.
Any advances on what skills you want? Those of you who
Performance. I'm just.
Sure.
I'm faking it until I'm making it.
Can I help?
No, you're standing there shouting about water.
Flying. I always fly. I have little wings.
I got a 10. I'm just mixing. I've got a bowl underneath my arm and I'm just mixing things.
All right. Where's everyone else?
So can I make an insight roll with my proficiency in the sense that, like, I'm trying to ascertain what happiness is to...
Sure.
Like, yeah.
Roll an insight check.
It's not like it's my highest stat or anything. Oh, no.
Oh, that's not bad.
Okay, the first one was all right, plus proficiency, so that's 23.
You seem like you've got a handle on what the judges want. Amelia?
Can I use nature to try and make sure I'm using the ripest and sweetest of the fickle berries? All right. That is a 19.
Very nice. You feel like you're doing well. Jude smells a little bit nicer, but we'll see.
Wait, were we all supposed to roll with disadvantage? I can't remember.
No, just Pip and Gertie, who's not rolling. Does that change it?
No.
Okay. And Dee.
Can I use animal handling because I'm making a rabbit carrot cake and I'm actually using rabbits in it? So I would like...
Did you catch the rabbits using your animal handling?
I could.
Are they alive?
Are you making them cook themselves? Like, what is happening?
Hey, Pip, that is definitely sus. I'm just saying, that's a live rabbit being baked into a cake.
I mean, she asked the rabbit to get in the oven and it did. That's right.
So here's the thing. Rabbits love carrots, right? So it would stand to reason that I could go and find a Faewild rabbit who would know a thing or two about carrots and help me find special like spices and things.
Roll to have persuaded a Faewild rabbit to get you some carrots.
I will make you a bargain for the carrots. You're like, no, thank you.
It was a very energetic rabbit, and you had to do quite a lot of persuading to get it to just stop talking.
Fair. That's a 12.
Carrots. I know where there are carrots. There are carrots everywhere. They're everywhere. They are absolutely everywhere. Sorry, what was the question?
I have some here.
Oh, great. I will eat one then.
Okay, cool. You can have that one. I need the best way to put these into the cupcakes here. So I want you to eat that one, but then I also want you in your state of happiness as you're eating this carrot to also kind of like give some of that happiness to these carrots as you prep them for my cupcakes.
You wish me to chomp them all and then spit them back out again. Great.
Sure. Yep.
That
absolutely. Done. Great.
It's a new way of grating, I guess.
They've got the teeth for it, right?
So
I'm sure the saliva will make it extra flavorful. It's fine.
Yeah. No, it's the Faewild. It's fine.
Pip, that's definitely fucking sus. I'm just saying.
Tallow is off in their own little corner, making a cake which smells absolutely delicious. All of you smell it, you're like, oh no, Tallow's going to win.
No, just nick it.
And present a bin again. Oh no, Tallow's just missing. Oh, what a mistake.
What are all of your passive insights?
19.
14.
19 as well, yeah.
15.
Wise druids.
10.
Pip, you don't get this. Magnolia and Dee Dee, Tallow looks a bit off. You're not sure why. Gertie and Jude, Tallow looks incredibly stressed. More stressed than you've ever seen them look.
I guess Jude will turn to Celia and say, "Oh, Celia, if you just finish kind of grating these apples and just popping them together there, and then I'll prep this. I just want to go and talk to Tallow."
Rustles leaves together in agreement.
Yeah, fabulous. It's like, "Oh, Tallow, my dear fellow, I couldn't help but notice you were a little. Do you need anything? Is there anything I can do to help?"
No, you should focus on your own baking. Make sure that it's excellent. You should really I'm serious, dude. You should really focus on your own baking and make sure it's really good.
Well, I think I know what the judges are looking for, and I'm very serious about my food, so I'm sure it'll be fine.
Just don't be the person who's limited. Why can't I talk today?
Who's eliminated?
Eliminated.
Oh, is there?
Just
what happened?
I don't know, but don't be that person.
Yep, right. I think Tallow's in on it.
I hate to say this. I'm usually not very. I don't think that either of us have to worry about that. There are a few others that are not very good at this.
Stop eating the tea towels, Nutmeg.
Yeah, I think we're fine.
We're not fine, Jude. But just keep baking. Just keep baking. It'll be fine. It has to end eventually.
Well, I mean, here, take an apple. It's great. It'll just cheer you up.
They sort of take the apple from you and then just put it on the bench and stare at it in despair for a few seconds.
Jude kind of wanders back to their table, feeling a little bit like, oh, well, their energy was very off.
I think Jude's involved as well, Pip.
I think everyone's involved. I think you might be right. It's a conspiracy.
Yeah.
Oh no. I'll glue my hands together. Hold on.
Gertie, are you going to go and steal Tallow's food? How are you going to get food? At some point, someone's going to notice that all you're doing is boiling water.
Right. I think Tallow's involved. So I'm going to just fly over. Hey, Tallow.
Oh, you weren't saying what you were you describing what you were doing to Pip as you went?
Yeah.
I'm going to fly over. Hey, Tallow.
Gertie, just really focus on your baking this time.
Oh, sure. Focus on the baking.
Yeah, you don't want to lose.
Yeah, that would be bad, wouldn't it?
Well, you are the weakest one here, so you really need to be careful.
No, I'm fine.
Gertie, you can't even boil an egg.
You do not boil eggs.
What do you do with eggs, Gertie?
That's for me to know and you to find out. Now, Tallow. You seem to have some kind of prior knowledge.
I pull out a bubble pipe that I carry on my person.
You seem to have some knowledge about things that are going wrong in this place. Mm-hmm.
Nothing's wrong. Everything is fine.
Tallow. I can protect you. I'm a fairy princess. We have powers. We're part of a super secret organization of fairies that protect the entire Faewild. That's just what we do. And I'll protect you.
I'm sorry,
from whatever it is
really
you're scared of.
Difficult to believe because, you can't even boil an egg. How could you possibly protect me?
I can shoot magic out of my hands. Do you really think this is going to be a problem I can't solve? Now, I can protect you. Make sure that everything's fine. All right?
Roll a persuasion check.
I'm really not good at those. I think for obvious reasons, it's a 6.
Gertie, you dropped an entire tray of cream on the floor last time. If you could shoot magic out of your hands, surely you'd be better at cooking.
I'm undercover right now.
I'm not in any disguise at all. I look exactly like I always do.
I'm disguised as a very important baker. I can't be shooting magic off all the time.
Gertie, I'm serious. Focus on your food. Make sure you cook something good. I don't know what happens, but people keep coming, they go, and then I never see them again.
That's exactly why I'm here.
You just sound like you've got a bit of a problem.
You always seem to say that.
To do, and you've found a kind of thing to latch onto.
This is my job. This is genuinely my job.
How loudly are you shouting that?
Oh, Gertie has no filter.
Someone definitely, from the side, turns and looks at you like.
I look back at them. Raise an eyebrow.
Roll your intimidation check.
There it is.
Jesus Christ, it's a 10. Not rolled above a 10 yet.
They keep staring at you. Do you not wish to return? I'm sorry, I'm such a fidgety person. Do you not wish to return to your cooking, Gertie?
I'm in the middle of a very important cooking operation. It's going to be great.
How are you going to steal someone's food? What are you doing? Are you just going to leave it? You're just going to have water?
I'm going to wait until...
I've walked over and just put eggs in. I'm just watching it boil. I'm just like,
It's fine. Pip's got it.
Yeah.
Can you just make me a dex saving throw as you walk away from the table?
Sure.
Or do you fly away?
Thing to ask.
Wow. Non-nat 20.
Hey.
You avoid your wings brushing Tallow's food off the table as you turn around, and they stare at it and almost start weeping. And you return to your...
I fly more than I walk. I know where my wings are.
You return to your pan, which now has 2 eggs in it.
Pip, what the hell is this?
It's eggies.
Do not boil eggs, Pip. It's a waste of a good egg.
Oh, well, it doesn't make you happy, but maybe it makes someone else
happy. No, it doesn't make me happy.
I made toast.
Oh, good. All right, I'll present toast. That's a good idea.
There you go.
Everyone loves toast.
If you sprinkle, cinnamon on it and then you fry it, then people are like,
why the fuck would I do that?
I don't know. It's a material plane thing. It's eggs and cinnamon.
I'm not putting it. Okay, the eggs are going in the bin. I'm trying to get the fucking eggs now.
One moon cycle left. Individuals.
While all of this is going on, can I make a perception check? While Gertie was interacting with the folks just off to the side, can I make a perception check to just see if I can figure out why specifically? Yeah,
which is loudly being proclaimed.
Yeah, I know, right? 16.
What are you trying to perceive? If something looks off, or what's happening with Gertie, or
yeah. So, in that general area, knowing that Tallow feels a little off, and then Gertie, of course, yelling, and getting looks from people just off. I guess I'm trying to figure out if there's something just beyond those folks, or some reason that those folks would have anything to do with Tallow's kind of unease.
Sure. With a 16, looking at the people standing around the edge of the room, they do look a bit off. There's something about them that just looks a bit wibbly. And you're that's a bit strange. Texture, you're a chef, you're that's a bit odd. They look a bit that when they move, everything just wobbles a bit more than you might anticipate. And Tallow, you tell us, when you've seen Tallow before, they were quite sanguine, and Tallow now is incredibly stressed and has had this, Gertie's side of it in particular was very loud about not losing. It does seem suspicious.
Interesting. I grab a carrot, a half-chomped carrot.
It's my carrot.
I'm gonna go get you more.
Okay.
And I walk over to Jude's table, and I have no idea whether Jude actually has carrots at his table, but I walk up to Jude and I want to pretend like I'm asking about carrots and just be like, "Oh, Jude, do you have any carrots? I'm running low," and I
get you some.
Look over my shoulder at the rabbit
who has eaten some of the carrot while you've been gone.
Sure, of course. Of course.
Jude goes into his bag that has basically an array of different fruits and vegetables and flash frozen flowers and things like that. And it's like, oh yes. They're a bit special. But then there's these this array of brightly colored carrots. I picked them when I was wandering about a moon or so ago. Yes.
Wow, they look magnificent.
You have to be a bit careful though. If you don't cook them just at the right spot, which I'm sure we're all very good at this. Some people, but if you don't cook them right, they can get a little bit tart and a little bit sharp.
Ooh. Oh, curious. Well, I will take special care to be very, very careful with these. And I look back at the rabbit, and is it bad to eat them raw?
No, I have tried them raw. Obviously, the best thing you can do, add a little spice, a little glaze, just roast them and just really bring out those flavors. But if you must eat them raw,
Sure, of course. And I'm grabbing up all the carrots, and then I just kind of lean in and I just say, "Have you noticed the wobbles?"
Are you talking about the souffle?
No.
It was kind of flat. It didn't.
No,
really
not the souffle. No, and I try to subtly point out the wobbly people, the wobbly individuals.
Stealth or a deception check.
All right, let's see. I'm terrible at both, so let's see. 12. Not as bad as Gertie at literally anything today.
Just gesturing with a carrot.
Doing all right.
It's a classic Gertie trope that all rolls are bad.
Got it. Great.
Just one of those characters. Jude, Dee is pointing quite visibly at one of the people, but she kind of moves her hand in such a way that maybe she was pointing at the table. Magnolia, you're because this is weird, people are talking to each other, you spot this point as well, but you don't know what the context is.
Yes. Is there something up with them?
Okay, I'm a robot, and I don't wobble, and in my experience with mortals, most of them also do not wobble. Do not find the wobbles weird.
As Didi says this, one of them lifts their hand up to the head to move a bit of hair, and the arm just like a jelly as they're moving it. It's very odd. Now that you've seen it.
To be fair, I can't say I've seen it before, but we don't judge. We accept everyone as they are. It's all very wonderful, just have to kind of assess what different people are into and let them be, and then make them the food that you think that would best appeal to them,
I don't generally know what to feed wobbly people, but
we could always just
based on the way that Tallow is reacting right now,
Tallow is like sobbing into their cake.
Yes,
Tallow, it's gone downhill real fast.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure that that's the right play.
It's true. Their energy has kind of. I did try and give them a Faewild. It was supposed to perk them up, but
Faewild sits forlornly on the bench. No one's touched it.
I'm a pow. Anyway, I just kind of shake my head because I'm wondering if I need to go find that night dew again, just in case for later. But you really don't. It's very strange.
I don't like to call people strange. They're just different.
I am pouring the water with the eggs out into the bin. Not water into down the stairs, just water into the bin. And as I do, I am stroking the eggs and saying, "Good night, sweet prince. You will be remembered."
Magnolia, what are you doing?
At first, while Dee Dee and Jude are talking, I'm watching them and just shaking my head. And don't they know you're not supposed to help the competition? Amateurs. And then when Tello starts crying, I find that highly distracting. So I'm gonna walk over. Excuse me.
There's tears. It's not pretty. Some of the snot's now on the cake.
Oh no, snotty cake.
I'm not sure what the problem is, but all of this is making quite a distraction, and I really need to think happy thoughts while I'm making this pie, because that's the only way it's going to taste happy.
They're just going to wrap your shoulders. I'm so sorry, Magnolia. Think your happy thoughts. Don't lose. It's so important. Just feel happy. They're like shaking you gently. Now there's snot on you as well. Sorry.
I need a new apron. How about you go over to there's a glen over there. How about you go take a seat and listen to the brook babble a little bit. It tells the most interesting stories.
It's an enclosed glen with a babbling brook inside this enclosed kitchen. There's a little safe space over there.
Is that where they film a lot of the talking head stuff?
Hello, I'm Brooke. I've got some stories to tell.
I can't go over there, Magnolia, because if I go over there, then I'm gonna the cake, I'm just gonna have to chop the top off.
Yeah, I was about to say I have bad news about your cake. You got snot all over it, as well as me. Like I said, this whole thing is just a mess. It's kind of unsightly. You should probably. I can't imagine your recipe winning when it's not covered. You're supposed to be baking happiness, and you're literally balling into your cake.
I'm gonna lose. They'll take me away. You can all hear this.
Does anyone have? I mean, I've managed to recreate the effects once or twice, but something to calm Tallow down a bit, something to put their emotions on an even keel. I mean, I don't have time to bake the thing right now. I don't.
I don't have any Haven root soup left yet. We needed it yesterday because of your mushrooms.
I mean, it doesn't it doesn't happen often. Sometimes I make a mistake, but we don't talk about the mistakes. We just smile and move on.
One of the people from the wall is going to come and is just going to take Tallow's elbow and start escorting them towards the only doors out of this room. No, don't take me away. I can fix it. It's fine.
Well, we'll fly up and stand on my bench.
Oi! Where are you taking them?
Well, they need to calm down somewhere, so I'm just going to take them to calm down.
No one's taking anyone away.
Oh, they'll be fine if they just eat the apple I gave them.
I mean, it's my show. I can take people away if I want to.
That's very true, but in the spirit of competition, they still need to be able to finish their thing. I mean, I can't win if everyone else isn't allowed to say
they're
that.
finished, and it starts leading them purposefully out towards this door. Are any of you physically intervening? Because if you don't physically intervene, this is going to happen.
I'm going to fly over and block the door.
You are tiny, though.
I may be small.
Step aside, fairy.
No! I've heard about this. People going missing during the competition. I bet this is all part of the same thing. So
This is the first time the three of you who are not Pip and Gertie have heard that people are going missing during the competition.
I'm here to investigate it. I was undercover the whole time, but you never guessed.
This won't do. Seeley, please. Send Seeley to go and block the door. So now there's just a tree.
Tree and a fairy.
As this is happening, the hands of this person start to sort of drip around Tallow and sort of extend. And could you all please roll me initiative?
Okay.
Wow.
I was also eating the bin eggs. Just, I don't want them to go to waste.
20. Dirty 20.
Nice.
8.
Sorry, I was very focused on bin eggs.
Well, they're just going to go to waste, aren't they? So might as well use them.
You've already ruined the eggs. Poor eggs.
It says I have advantage on initiative, and I can't figure out why.
Barbarian.
They always have advantage on the initiatives?
Above a certain level, yeah, because you have advantage on dexterity checks.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry, I've never played a barbarian before, so this is a new experience for me.
All right. It pulled... Oh, yeah, no, it's bringing it up now. I've got Pip, Magnolia, and Dee Dee's in.
11.
For Jude. And 8. Gertie, 8. What was your advantage on Magnolia? Because I've got a 3.
18 was the first one. Sorry, I don't know how to actually roll it.
That's right.
with advantage.
Totally fine. And Pip and Dee Dee, what are your respective dexterities?
13.
16.
16. Okay. Pip, you go first. Right. Something very unpleasant is happening. This person's body is basically like becoming almost like a sort of solid jelly and like dripping down to get a better hold of Tallow. And they are still pulling towards the door.
Oh, fuck that!
Pip, you can see this. You can also see around the edge of the room, all the other people who are in here are also starting to sort of ooze slightly.
I'm going to ask you very politely, knock that off. Otherwise, we're going to beat you up. I'm just saying that. You side people, stay there. Come on, Meg, let's go. How much distraction would I cause if I just charged straight into that person by the door?
Quite a lot of destruction.
Absolutely marvellous. Come on, Meg.
And you would probably destroy Jude's cooking, Magnolia's cooking, and I mean Gertie's awful, horrible attempt at
Gertie
something.
doesn't have anything. Gertie threw it all in the bin.
No, I threw that all in the bin. Pip made toast.
Oh. I think Nutmeg might have eaten Mother Toast. She's very hungry. This is probably put her around food. Yep.
I'll just make more toast. It's toast. It's not fucking rocket science, is it?
Well,
right, you have this shouted conversation as Pip charges across the...
As I just sort of like, for some bizarre reason, I'm jumping from counter to counter. Just like, there we go. Sorry.
I will look at the splooshy person in front of me and just go,
oh, you done fucked up now?
Pip, what weapon are you using?
Well, I mean, my lance is currently on Nutmeg, so I do have a sword. So, although as much as I would like to just poke someone over the counter.
How did you get your lance down here? Did you tell someone it was like a roasting stick? What?
You know, no one's ever actually asked. When we got look at the conversation of going, hello, she's going to be a cook, and they're like, she's got a big stick there, and I'm like, yeah, she does. And then I just smiled, and it was horrible.
They thought she was like a dog who just likes carrying around really large sticks.
Yeah.
You jump from the counter towards the Uzi person who's holding Tallow. Are you going to attack them? Are you holding? What's the plan?
I think I will try and sort of pull Tallow out of their grasp and then sort of just stand there too close going, hello.
Sure. Roll a athletics or acrobatics.
I will take... I'll do athletics. That's another dirty 20.
Yeah. As this person's arms start to like ooze around this person to extend their hold, you catch them in a moment where they've changed their grip and it's not quite as strong, and you pull Tallow out from their grasp.
I might even sort of swap myself, so now I'm standing there just like, hey. I don't know what's going on here, because no one tells me anything, but this isn't nice. This is not what the bake-off is about. Shame on you.
Oh,
Shame.
This is what the bake-off is about. The master will be very pleased. 5 people for dinner. 6 people for dinner. 7 if you include the elk.
Of course you include the elk. She's a person, and you're not eating her. The last person who tried to eat her...
You don't want to include the elk, Pip, for God's sake.
Well, I want to acknowledge her humanity.
That's fair.
Are we cooking dinner or... sorry, I think I'm slightly lost.
Hi, Jude. The squigglies are going to eat us. It
Right, that won't do.
We would not eat you. The master will eat you.
We're not making dinner. We are dinner.
Removing someone from a grapple is 1 attack, Pip. Do you want to use your other attacks? You have multiple.
Just going, once again, can't believe I'm having to say this. Would you like a job?
Fuck's sake, Pip! We've been through this! It's no longer a thing! They're not here!
Roll a persuasion check at disadvantage.
They don't want a job? Well, that's very rude of them. That is either a 18 or a 9.
I have the best job in the world, feeding the master.
Pip, we said we'd drop this material plane bullshit! Come on!
I want to make him happy.
He's not here!
That'll be the first thing he'll ask when I'm back.
Allow me to feed you to the master, and then I shall be happy.
Oh. Wow.
Pip, for fuck's sake, stop the fucking horrible thing!
Well, I gave you a chance, and I just stab.
Roll your attack.
Once again, another dirty 20. We start with a 9. And I will also... It might be 2. What have I got? Well, I've got some kind of ward. Unwavering mark. I place the unwavering mark on them, so while they're in 5 feet of me, they have disadvantage on any attack roll that isn't me.
All right. This one is wearing a hat. The one wearing a hat in front of you has disadvantage on attack rolls.
Yeah. It's a very nice hat.
It's a slightly oozy hat.
Oh.
Anything else? Any bonus actions?
I just got my sword in him. Like, I tried to give you a chance. I'd like you to remember that. Pour it out. Also, you're not touching anyone else. I still try and make myself as big as I can because I'm going to do.
That is fine. My friends will touch all of your friends.
Friends don't touch friends.
CD.
So, how many of these wobbly folks are there?
There are 4.
4. Great. When it becomes clear that they don't really intend to behave appropriately, I'm not going to give them a chance. So while Pip was distracting them, I was actually grabbing my 2 butcher's cleavers and kind of attaching them the way that I do to make a giant great axe that's just 2 butcher's cleavers on either side.
That's terrifying.
It's fantastic. And I'm actually going to spin and locate the one that's closest to me.
Do you want to go for the green hag, who's now an ooze, the gnome, who's now an ooze, or the non-hat wearing, standing in a corner ooze?
Let's go for the green hag, who's now an ooze. Yeah. And so I'm going to activate... I'm going to rage because, of course, I'm going to rage. And as I do, you actually see this sort of like electric aura come off of me because I am a Storm Herald barbarian.
Nice.
So, that's always fun. But this electricity kind of like starts jolting out of my body and kind of surrounds me in this really neat cloud. And I'm going to charge and I'm going to swing my Butcher's Cleavers twice at this.
Please do.
Oogie has. Oozy hag. That's what I meant to say.
Oogie has.
Oogie has. Oogie has. Oh, it's fine. This is fine.
She starts dancing for no reason.
21 on that first attack.
Yeah, that hits.
Great. And I'm guessing a 27 also.
Also hits, yeah.
Great. Wonderful. So, let's see. The first one. Oh, that's nice. Okay. So 16 plus 3.
What is the 3?
From my rage.
Oh yeah, just extra rage damage.
Yeah, just extra. It's a plus 3 melee damage with strength weapons. And I did not click it before, so I don't. If it auto does it in D&D Beyond, it wouldn't have. And then the second attack is 17 plus 3, so 20.
Very nice.
So 39. And then because she is close enough to me, she also takes an additional 1d6 damage unless she can make a DC 17 dexterity throw.
Probably not. No, that is a 5. And what type of damage is it?
It is electrical.
Yeah.
Lightning damage. Yeah. And so she's going to take an additional 5 damage.
The lightning damage doesn't seem as effective as you might hope.
Ooh, upsetting, but fair.
Is that everything? And you're going to stay standing by. I'm going to say, let's just place, you're all kind of in the middle. The green hag is on the left. The gnome is on the right. There's the one by the doors up front with Pip, and there's one in the back corner. So that's where everyone is roughly. You could potentially get to all of them in a single turn with your movement. Magnolia, things are kicking off, and Pip has destroyed your fickleberries. Not the shit ones, just the good ones.
Oh no.
Oh, you're on mute, Chrissy. We can't hear your disappointed reaction.
Word, Chrissy.
Yeah, he sure did. And do you have any idea how long it takes to locate the ripest of fickleberries on a bush? Those bushes move whenever they just get up and move whenever they please, whenever they're bored. So like, I am shaking just looking at this mess that this absolute fool has made of my hard work, and I am gonna go into rage.
I'm helping.
When I do that, I have to roll in the wild magic table.
Hey.
Oh boy! Yay! I roll a d8 for mine, I think, right?
Yes, it's a D8.
Okay. That is a 5, so let's see what that is. Whenever a creature hits you with an attack roll before your rage ends, that creature takes 1d6 force damage as magic lashes out in retribution.
Tasty.
I love it. Yeah, it's tasty, unlike my beautiful berries now.
They're probably still tasty. They're just also on the bottom of Pip's shoes.
I don't wear shoes.
They're in that little, that little hollow inside hooves. They're just all squished in there now.
Yep.
No.
Can I offer you an egg in this trying time?
If you try, I'm gonna throw it at you. I'm gonna. So I think I asked if this was okay, but I wasn't sure. I can't remember if I got an answer. Can I? They don't have rolling pins as weapons in D&D Beyond, so can I use the stats for a maul, which I think is also
totally
bludgeoning?
fine.
Okay.
It's a really big rolling pin. Distressingly large.
I pick up my oversized rolling pin off the table, and I just go in
Was
swinging.
it Granny's rolling pin? Like, is it the family one that's been passed down through the generations?
It sure is, and it's engraved with every single one of our names. Maple and... mine Magnolia and Oh God, I'm out of M names already.
Can't read. It's on there, but
Muriel.
Muriel, Marvel, yeah, all sorts of M names. Every single one of them starts with M. Marge, perfect. Martha.
Which one do you want to go for? There's the one at the back. There's the two judges on either side. There's the one at the front that Pip is engaged with.
I'm not going to help Pip. Pip is on their own. I'm just going to run up to the one in the back and just start swinging. And basically, like, the rolling pin takes so much momentum to move that I kind of make both attacks at once. So, yeah.
Are you going reckless?
Can I do reckless? I don't think that's on my... yeah.
Yeah, you can roll with advantage, but they get advantage to hit you, which is probably not a bad thing, given you're on a wild magic surge, which...
Yeah.
Yeah, and I have cloak of displacement, so it'd still be a straight roll. So, unless they hit me.
Do it.
Reckless.
Roll all your attacks with advantage.
Okay. And both of them with 23 for that first hit. And for the second... 26.
Amazing.
That's
so both hits. So roll your damage.
Okay. I get +3 with all my rage stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 19 damage for that one.
Chunk.
And 15 damage for the second one. Sorry, I keep forgetting. It doesn't automatically add your rage stuff. All right.
As you smack into this ooze, little splats of it start hitting the wall behind. It's starting to like disintegrate under your attacks. Don't give me that face, Lola.
Just imagining
things are wobbly and things are disintegrating and the oozes.
I'm just imagining you're just like beating it like puff pastry with your giant rolling pin, just smacking it over and over and over.
It's a good thing my
proving dough.
It's a good thing my apron's already dirty, because I'm sure after this it's going to be filthy and I'm going to be extra pissed about that. But that is, I am now taking a breath and looking to see what I'm going to do next. That's
all right. The one in front of Pip is going to look at all of you and then breathe. And basically it like coughs out ooze out of its mouth at all of you. Like, everyone in a 30-foot cone.
I'm not in that 30-foot cone, I'm behind it.
Sure.
I'm by the door with the tree.
Sure.
Sealy?
Yeah, Sealy.
Can you, the rest of you, please make me a dexterity saving throw?
Just to note, Jude is going to dive in front of their table to try and avoid you getting on their food.
Is this something I can see?
Do you want to not make the dexterity saving throw and instead protect your food, or do you want to make the dexterity saving throw and risk your food?
Wow. I think we'll make the dexterity saving throw.
Do the barb.
Very, very sad.
Yes, with advantage for if you're a barbarian. Because you can see this coming and it sprays at you.
Nat 20, baby.
Nice. I don't want to say like it's more fleshiness, but it is pretty much like fleshy ooze. I don't know why it's in my brain at the moment.
It vomits up part of itself.
That is correct.
Yep. Right.
It's almost like we're... I don't have too many games with fleshy things.
Yeah.
How are we doing on those rolls? What did everyone get?
I got an 18.
15.
Nat 20.
Also nat 20 for 24.
Nice.
Nutmeg got 5 if you're going to beat her up.
Does Celia need to make it?
No, behind with Gertie.
Has Magnolia failed with a 15?
No.
Good number.
The only person who has failed is Nutmeg.
And Nutmeg rolled a 5.
Yeah.
D6 won't help that. No. Saving it.
Nutmeg. How many hit points does Nutmeg have? We agreed that if Nutmeg She just bumps into the necklace. So there will be no elk death on this stream.
Nutmeg trinkets.
Yeah. Also worth noting that there is a ring also hanging from the trinket now. So that's a 13 hit points.
Yeah, if you wear the wedding ring, then you're stuck forever.
Meg is going down because it's 25 full damage and 12 for anyone who saved. Acid damage.
Oh, no.
It looks, to those of you who don't know Pip and Nutmeg, it looks almost like Nutmeg has melted.
And that's
Judas
the thing.
more
I turn around, I'm
horrified.
like, oh well.
Judas more horrified about the fact that like all of their ingredients in that bag has just been like it's just like
acided away.
Question. If I use my gift of the chromatic dragon reactive resistance for this, even because I'm already taking half, does that like
you would just take half again.
further? Okay, cool. Then yes, as I do get sprayed with the acid, I would like to activate the reactive resistance to that acid damage.
And then the one, the gnomic judge, who has not yet attacked any of you, is going to roll to see who it's going to go for. Hang on, 1 sec. There are 6 of you. There are 5 of you. There are 6 of you. There's a tree. 1, 2, 3. Dee Dee, the gnome, extending, becoming taller. It's a bit concerning. Is going to run at you and is going to try and whack you with like flailing arms.
It's a very dense gnome.
Did you attack recklessly or not?
I did not.
Is the other chef okay? The one I switcherooed? Did he get acid? Did.
Tallow.
Tallow, yeah. Did they?
What you gonna do? Switcheroo.
1 sec.
That's all right. I just... well, I tried to save you. Now my best friend's dead, so...
They don't... They're behind you. They don't look amazing, but they're not unconscious. They look like they're on the very verge of unconsciousness. V, that was a 22 to hit you.
Unfortunately, that does hit.
Second one is a 14.
That does not hit.
So one arm flops out at you. Flip. Right. You take 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And 11 points of acid damage. And you are grappled.
11 points of acid damage before or after the resistance? Or does the resistance end after the one resistance from before?
I do not know. Read me the thingy.
Sure. It says when you take acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison damage, you can use a reaction to give yourself resistance to that type of damage. You can use this reaction number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, and you regain them when you finish a long rest.
That's debatable.
It could go either way. I'm gonna let's be nice about this. It's for the turn until you're like shield. Once you've done it, it lasts until the start of your next turn.
Okay. All right. Cool. So that was 12, and then half 11 rounded up. So that's 18.
So 5.
Oh, okay, 5. Okay.
And you'd half the bludgeoning damage as well because you're raging. So you'd take 11 total.
Great. Easy.
Chonky bobs.
Right. That was them. Jude, it is your turn. The bag is destroyed, I'm afraid.
Jude is weeping, like fully weeping.
Joining Tallow, who's also like, I'm gonna die.
It's taken me years to collect all of that. I was gonna do them. Where is everything?
Buddy, there's some slightly higher priorities here. I'm just saying.
Understand.
Wow.
Everything. And so, where are the rest of the oozes?
So the green hag and the gnome are both with Dee Dee on the left-hand side of the room. Magnolia is at the back with the hatless one, and Pip is at the front with the hat-wearing one.
Oh, why are all the... How do we feel about possibly getting hit by something?
Go for it.
I'm fairly chunky, so
yeah, okay.
I guess
Well, it's
Do what
it's
you
because
gotta
there are two of
do.
them next to each other.
I'm aware.
Yeah. So, like, Jude is just weeping, and like it kind of wipes away at it and casts ice knife. Like uses that and just kind of freezes and they throw it. It's like, fantastic knife skills. That's something every chef must have. So they're going to do it at the hag.
Yep.
That's a dex save. You're above.
What? There's two different things about.
Oh, that's such a bad roll. Ugh, it's 13.
13 just doesn't hit, I'm afraid.
Oh, there we go. I will see this happening and use my cosmic omen and just look at Jude and go,
You've got this. Stars are in your favor, motherfucker.
Really fucking not, but it's fine.
What does that mean, Chris?
roll a d6.
It means nothing. It's
Just Gertie being an arse.
yeah.
Roll a d6.
Just Gertie schadenfreudering.
16.
16 hits.
Yay.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
like a fucking bard, innit?
What? I do not understand how much it's. Oh, I cast it second. That's a fact, didn't I? Okay. That's 18 damage.
Nice.
And I need a dex save of DC 17 from the gnome, the hag, and DD.
Does it
Now
affect?
I'm grappled.
Grapple doesn't affect that. It restrained would, but grapple, you're fine.
Okay.
Does the hag do it again?
So the hag doesn't. The hag got hit, but they also have to make the dex
With
save
it. Oh,
or
nice.
take the cold damage.
That is 7.
Okay.
And sorry, I meant to ask. Do I see it coming? Do I get advantage?
Yeah. You know.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
And 4.
Sorry. Yeah. The
13.
Yeah, you will fail. So what I got wrong was the piercing damage is 7. So that's just what the hag takes. And then the cold damage is 11. And
Right,
everyone
okay.
else takes that as well. So the hag takes 18. The
Gnome takes
11.
again, the cold damage doesn't look like it is as effective as you had hoped.
Oh no. Okay.
Right.
Oh, can I bonus action?
Yeah, of course you can.
Yeah. I'll just double check if I can cast this as a bonus action. No, it's an action. Never mind. I'll just do I'll grab my staff. Can I run over to Seely and kind of grab my staff off? Like it's basically attached to Seely.
Seely just rustles gently as they give it to you. It's not that unusual that you're in dangerous situations. They'll just pat your head briefly with a leaf as you pass because you're upset about the bag.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Seely. I really appreciate it.
You are really close with your tree.
You've got to be close with your friend. I see. I'm close with. Oh.
You're close to me and your friend too.
I didn't say you weren't.
So yeah, I've gone and I've grabbed.
You want to be my
staff,
best.
And I'm next to Seely, who is going to do an attack.
Yeah, a pam.
Yeah. So
Seely is attacking the behatted one.
Yes, the one that was very rude. And it's basically going to there's the kind of handover of the staff and the kind of situation as the rest of the leaves above kind of rustle and the fruits in Seely's foliage.
It's a vicious old apple tree, that
is. Yeah.
The hat one is just broken record now, being no, the master must feed the master. Feed the master.
So, oh my gosh, why am I rolling so badly? I can't math today. 13.
13 again just doesn't hit.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't get on reaction.
It's fine. I mean, Celie doesn't mind.
Celi's chill.
Celie is very chill.
But yeah, that's the end of our turns.
Okay. Right, the gnome standing next to Dee Dee. Sorry, Dee Dee. Is going to turn away from you. Look at you. And is going to spit ooze again at those of you who are around the hat-wearing one.
Will that also hit the hat-wearing one?
Yes, it will. Could you all please make me a dexterity saving throw? So that is Gertie, Tallow, Pip, Jude, and Celie.
9.
No.
Celie doesn't have good dex, funnily enough.
Oh, so it's a tree.
I know. I rolled a 19. So Jude rolls a 19. Celie rolls. Oh, a natural 20. Minus 2.
Nice.
Minus 2.
Minus
2. Somehow, Celie just kind of does this weird kind of movement that is just like, oh, I didn't know that you could do that, Celie.
Right, anyone who rolled below a 14, you take full damage. Anyone who rolled above takes half damage. Full damage is 21, so half is 10.
All right.
Gertie.
Oh, boy. Oh, you shouldn't have done that. Oh, it's go time.
You're like covered in drippy ooze.
Yeah.
It's slightly too fleshy to be comfortable.
Yeah.
Can I fly up and away?
Not without taking an attack opportunity.
Right. Then I will use my bubble pipe to Misty Step. Bubble, I'll puff on the pipe and a bubble will come out, come completely around me, and then I'm gone. And I will reappear in the center of the space and point at the gnome one that just had the temerity to vomit all over me and just shout, "Suppressing fire!" and shoot a guiding bolt directly at it.
It's the thing, she said.
Is it? You can't use 2 spells, so are you guiding bolting or are you
Misty
using
Step
one
is
of your...
from my magic item and is not a spell.
Okay.
18 to hit.
Ooh.
Yes, 18 hits.
Come on. Shit.
It's 11 points of damage, but it does glow with radiant energy as a guiding bolt shoots out of my hand and just explodes through it. That's one of my free ones.
Yes, next hit with advantage on that.
Next hit is with advantage.
Yep, I made it easy for you to hit that one. Ignore the one you're standing next to. Or maybe you. I don't know what your name is.
It's right next to that one, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Dee Dee.
You hit that
Hi. Okay.
It's Dee Dee. You have talked.
Dee Dee.
It's literally one letter twice.
Hello, Dee Dee. Sorry, bad timing.
Hi. I'm still grappled. Hi.
We're all friends.
As you start having this conversation, Magnolia, the hatless person in front of you, like slowly melting and becoming less and less person-like, is going to swing at you twice with what now look like little bulgy tentacle things with like round pods on the end. That is an 25 to hit you.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
And the second one is a 12.
12 is my armor class.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So yeah.
Have your cloak? Is that?
Yeah, but they still get it like a straight roll because I went reckless. So
the bludgeoning damage is a 10 and a 7. So from that, you would take 8. Because you're raging.
Okay. I thought you were gonna say 8 and something else. I was like, wait, that math doesn't seem right to me.
And then also 28 points of acid damage.
Ooh. All right. Well, they take 1d6 force damage. That seemed a lot cooler.
It's 2d6 that hit you twice.
Oh, okay. All right. Yep. So 6 damage for the first one. So at least I got max damage for that.
Nice.
And 6 damage for the second
Very
one.
nice.
Yeah.
Again,
Yeah.
more of them just flies off onto the wall.
God, that acid's eating at my apron. Oh no, this was my mother's apron. All right.
Magnolia's having a little cry about her apron.
I was crying today. It's very emotional.
Tallow is down, by the way. Tallow is now unconscious on the floor.
Oh.
And Jude is also crying. So, Pip.
They've been somewhat shocked out of their cry by how fast Celie was able to move. So
The Spitty, that was a spell and not an attack, right? Thinking about my...
No, it was an attack. You can... What?
Right.
Well, no, it's an effect, so it wouldn't...
That's the thing. That's what I thought, but I was just like going, could I have saved my friend? I was just like,
If it's an attack that targets someone,
that's
the
exactly
difference,
what I thought.
but
I
area
just-
effect.
Oh, why
yeah.
should they just flown away? You've been disappointed. Just forgot. Sorry, I forgot.
That's
Wait.
all right. So, hat I've damaged. Non-hat is glowing radiant, right?
The gnome is glowing with radiant damage. You're next to the hat one.
Right. So, I might as well just finish off. Well, fight hat one really. I was about to say finish off. I believe in myself.
As you well should.
Thank you. My pendant just bumps against my chest, and I was like, yeah, moral support. Okay, so first attack is a 17 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
And that is, again, 9 points of damage. Crunch. And second attack is a 12 to hit.
Will not, no.
Oh, Cosmic Omen!
What did I say?
Add a d6.
Add a d6.
Come on, Pip, you've got this. Don't you fucking fail on me.
Okay, so that's now a 17.
That hits. You haven't disappointed Gertie.
Hooray!
Well, maybe you have, but not this time.
We're gonna have so much fun on our stag do. Fun.
You've made that joke once a week for every week I've known you.
I wasn't getting married up to this point. So 14 points of...
You're slashing away at this ooze and like slashing bits off it, but every time you slash, it just reforms.
Is the hat real? Or is it just...
The hat is part of the ooze. The clothes are part of the ooze.
Oh, I want that hat. No, okay.
I want to feed you to the master.
I mean, I can't argue it is your prerogative, and who am I to stop you? I mean, I've got brownies. Do you want the brownies? Would you let us go if you had brownies? It's got pickles in them.
Do they have hearts, the brownies? Oh, they're not living brownies.
Oh.
No.
Oh, you're one of the heart people. Got you. Yeah, we dealt with you before. Oh, Gertie, they want hearts. We're doing this again.
I wish to feed people to the master.
It sounds slightly more complex than that.
Nope, everything is black and white.
Are you
Due to my
finished?
colour blindness.
Are you finished, Pip?
Never. Yes.
Dee Dee.
I'm still grappled, correct? Then I have to use my turn to not be grappled anymore.
No, grappling really doesn't affect anything apart from that you can't move away.
Oh.
Still hit.
It's bring him advantage on.
Great. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna just like kind of pivot a little bit, and as I turn, I just bring my Butcher Cleaver X amalgamation up and strike through. Attempt to strike through the radiantly glowing gnome. Let's see.
Gnome ooze. News.
And then why? Oh no, I'm rolling the wrong. No, I rolled the right thing. I rolled damage. Why am I rolling damage? I have to roll the hit first. 16. Let's see if I can get any better. Okay, so 24. Either way, they both
also hits.
And then once that first one goes up, I'm just gonna kind of bring it around and then slice through the other side. So kind of doing like a big old crisscross action.
Nice.
So Ooh. Okay. So here's a fun fact. I crit on 19s because of my butcher's apron or my butcher's bib. So that's a crit on the second one.
What does the butcher's bib look like, Dee Dee?
So nobody's really called attention to it yet, which is great because I am wearing chef's whites, as I always do. It's just on top of my chef's whites and like my normal apron. So I've taken off my normal apron, but the thing is, they also give you one when you're on the show. So the problem is underneath that is the butcher's bib, which is a black apron that oozes blood like constantly. So the front of the bib the front of the apron that they have given us, that I have put on top of my other one, is also sopping with blood. It's not oozing blood. It's just like soaking up all the blood from the butcher's bib. So
I just thought it was a really cool look. I mean,
yeah, it is an aesthetic choice that I made.
bleeding from under your clothes. It's a vibe.
Yeah, it's fine.
You'll make it a problem.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Same vibe that Teller's got at the moment, bleeding from under their clothes. Roll your damage, including your crit damage.
Great. All right. Okay, so that first one, that was only 6, but as part of my thing with my butcher's bib, interestingly enough, once per turn when I roll damage with a melee weapon, I can re-roll the weapon's damage dice, and I have to use the second total, and since I rolled a 1, I literally can't do worse than that. So here's hoping. We're going to re-roll that.
Cool blood effects and in-game effects? What is this night?
I know. So that's 16 plus 3 because I'm still raging.
Much better.
So that's 19 damage from the first attack that was not a crit. And this one, not quite as good, 13, but I'm going to roll an additional d12 because of the crit.
Yep.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Is that with your 3?
13 is with the 3. Okay. Yes. And 1. Crit damage.
Those of you who can see DDG swings wildly like both sides of this cleaver axe going into the ooze, which sort of melts in a puddle on the floor.
Hooray.
And that is where we're going to have to take our break. We will return in about 5 to 10 minutes to finish off the rest of the oozes and see what the master wants. Thank you, everyone. See you very shortly. Bye.
Bye.
I've spent my life studying the enigma of dragonkind. What drives them? Where to find them? The power they command. I've watched them build and topple whole societies. And I've seen the truth behind their treacherous words. They can be cold and callous. Some are outright savage, while others are more calculated in their ruinous pursuits. No matter their motivations, whatever fuels their primal rage, it is my responsibility to protect the citizens of Faerun from these dragons. Tell me, Dragon Slayer, will you join us?
We are delighted to be sponsored by HeroForge. HeroForge offers fully customizable tabletop minis with dozens of fantasy species and thousands of parts to choose from. You can see all of the minis that we designed for this stream in the overlay, and they animate when we enter the combat, so look out for that. HeroForge are fantastic, so do check out the Pro membership where you can get premium access to features ahead of time, and beta access to things, and all sorts of cool stuff that just makes your life a lot easier. And you can check them out at heroforge.com.
We are delighted to be sponsored by Ultra Pro. They make accessories for D&D, Magic the Gathering, and more. My favourite part of their collection are their figurines of adorable power. Here is their gazer. They also make other things such as deck boxes if you play Magic the Gathering. You can find all of Ultra Pro stuff at ultrapro.com.
Hey friends, check out our new sponsor, Phoenix Dice, for a carefully curated menagerie of click-clack math rocks for your delectation. Check out their entire selection at phoenixdice.com, and just so you know, Phoenix Dice are all about living gloriously in the worlds of tabletop games and sustainably in this one, which means their dice are working to be recycled, their packaging is recycled, the dice are made of sustainable materials. It's all great stuff. You should definitely get involved. You can also join us today in chat with a chance to be in a raffle and win some Phoenix Dice of your own. Just put !dice into chat and you'll be in with a chance to win.
We are proud to be sponsored by Alchemy RPG. Reimagine your gaming experience with Alchemy. They're focused on creating immersive, cinematic experiences everywhere you interact with tabletop role-playing games. You could be playing a game, creating a world, streaming, watching live games, discovering new content. Look at all the cool stuff that they are doing there. You can use environmental motion art, scene-based music, seamless character management to run your games over the internet, with upcoming features including homebrew content, streaming overlays, and spectator mode. So go and check out alchemyrpg.com.
We're delighted to be supported by Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms, a Dungeons & Dragons strategy video game that brings together D&D characters from novels, adventures, and multiple live streams into a single grand adventure. Select your heroes and formation and battle through waves of monsters for free on PC, phone, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch. You can pop exclamation code into chat for a free Electrum chest.
We are also supported by Warriors of Waterdeep. Take your team of warriors on a quest spanning the Forgotten Realms, all on your mobile. Power up your teams with items, work with your guild to defeat hordes of enemies, and test your mettle in the arena. And to make all of that work, you need gems. As we frequently say, the hunt for gems is real. Pop !wow gems into chat for a link to collect free gems and get yourself that nice sword you've been looking at, or revive your heroes against a deadly foe. Download link !Warriors of Waterdeep in chat.
We're delighted to be supported by Neverwinter. In Neverwinter, explore and defend one of the most beautiful cities from Dungeons & Dragons' Forgotten Realms campaign setting as it rises from the ashes of destruction. Epic stories, action combat, and classic role-playing await those heroes courageous enough to enter the fantastic world of Neverwinter. Neverwinter is completely free to play, so set yourself up an account today and pop !NWGift into chat for a link to a free gift.
Check out our supporters at D&D Beyond, your guide to digital D&D. Make character sheets online, share them in a campaign, and track all of those tasty little stats in one easy place. You can use the Beyond app to track your characters on the go. You can also use their encounter tracker and archive monsters to run any smooth combat thing. You know what I'm saying. You're a DM. You've done this before. You know D&D Beyond is the place to go. You can also check out our character sheets with an ! Characters in Twitch chat below.
Check out our wonderful supporters Elderwood Academy, who make beautiful bespoke gaming-themed gear, including Hex Chest dice boxes, Spellbook deck boxes disguised as bespoke ancient arcane tomes, and Scroll and Codex dice tower and rolling tray pairings. Make your own with their online designer at elderwoodacademy.com.
All right, welcome back, everyone. What happened before the break? They were all fighting these weird oozes that had originally been the judges of the competition and now seem to be trying to kill them or feed them to something else. And Dee Dee, did you have any bonus actions?
No, not that I would like to use currently.
In that case, Magnolia, your apron is so dirty.
Yeah, yep. And I'm just one more reason for me to be mad. So I'm assuming the creature that was the ooze that was in front of me is still standing, right? I don't remember.
It's not doing well.
Okay, well, I'm gonna take a swing at it. It's gonna be doing even worse here in a second. So, oh, that's not great. But I can reckless again, right? Oh
yeah.
I'm gonna
AC
do
is
that.
14. If that helps you make your decision.
Oh well, I'm gonna go with that first one then. 17 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. So that is 15 damage.
It looks real bad. You like slice off half of it, just like drips to the floor.
All right, and I guess I'm gonna hit it again. And that is a 25 to hit.
Oof. Yes, that one will hit.
All right, and that is 16 damage.
Again, similar to DD, but you're just bludgeoning rather than slicing. You bludgeon twice into this ooze, and it just slips into a puddle on the floor.
Oh, that's so disgusting.
Are you staying where you are, or are you moving?
Yeah, I'll stay where I am for now.
Okay. Right. The one that is next to Pip and everyone else who's standing around Pip is going to swing out twice. I'm just going to roll to see who it hits at. There are 3 of you there because Gertie, you move, so there's just the 2 of you in the tree.
And an unconscious chef.
Pip, it's going to swing out at you.
Okay.
That is a 26.
Well, that does in fact hit.
That is 7 points of bludgeoning and 17 points of acid damage. And you are grappled.
Oh, hello.
And then it's also going to swing out at you, Jude. That's a 21 to hit.
Yes.
With disadvantage because Pip's unwavering mark.
I don't think Wavering Mark's still up.
It starts again on my turn. I mean, I do have warding maneuver, so I should have rolled it for that, but I didn't. Okay.
Is Unwavering Mark up or is it not up?
Oh, Unwavering Mark goes down at the beginning of my turn. So.
Yeah, so that's happened.
Yeah, but I do have something where I would have been able to, if I roll D8, I could add it up to my AC, but I haven't. So.
Yes,
in that case, it hits. And you take 13 points of bludgeoning and 23 points of acid. A heavy hit. And you are grappled.
Sorry, how much? So 23 plus 13.
Total is 36, yeah. And as it gets hold of both of you, it's going to start pulling you both past the tree and towards the door. And it's real slow, so it's just going to pull you to the door.
I mean, so, like, Celia is in front of the door and at this point isn't moving, so it's just a tree blocking the door.
It's going 10 feet, so it's getting to the side of Celia this turn. That's what's happening.
I think Celia has to move for the door to actually be open, but yes, okay.
It's a push door. They could get around the side of the tree.
What will they imagine next?
The Haggy one. Oh, it has a start of it. Never mind. Let me just see if it recharges. Nope. Right, it's gonna it's just gonna keep going on you, Dee Dee. Sorry, you're there, so
fine. Let's do this.
That is a 19 to hit.
Yes, unfortunately.
And a 15?
15 will not hit.
Yeah, so the first one hits, and you take 6 points of bludgeoning, half to 3.
Okay.
And 12 points of acid.
All right. There's still this one and then 2 others up. So I will activate my chromatic dragon resistance again. So I'll have that.
There are only 2 left. The gnome is down and the one at the back is down. So there are 2 there.
Right. Chrissy took out one. That is correct. Okay.
The one without a hat.
The one without a hat. Yes. Well, that's okay. I'll still do it because I still have a few extra. So might as well.
Jude, you are currently being pulled towards the door very, very slowly.
Dislike, intensely dislike. But has probably also been like,
Did you just lick the ooze?
Yes. Yeah, it's like, maybe we can use this place. Maybe all is not lost.
Roll a con saving throw.
Oh dear. Oh dear. No. Why would it do that to me?
You take 2 points of acid damage as you stick your tongue onto the ooze, then quickly reconsider your decision.
Your sense of taste will never come back.
You ask why it would do that to you, but you just it's consequences of your action. Your dice is telling you something right now. Will you learn from it? I hope not.
Maybe like we could use this ooze flavor to add a little bit of a zing to like a dish.
Oh, it's definitely
It's definitely a zing.
Yeah.
It could have tasted of jelly. You don't know.
It's like pineapple, right? The pineapple has all those enzymes that try and it's the same energy.
Just like
It's the
times
snack
100.
that bites back ooze.
Right. Well, I'm going to bonus action shift. So wait, I am grappled, which means that I attack with disadvantage.
No, you just can't. Your movement speed is 0.
Okay. Well, I'm going to, and I kind of have tasted it, and I'm like, bit too sharp for me. I'm going to cast Shillelagh as a bonus action, and I'm going to whack.
Please do.
So that's a 22 to
That
hit.
will hit.
Okay. That's 9 damage.
9? Yeah, again, you smash into it and some splatters onto the wall.
Not appreciating. Okay. I think that's me. So Sigley is going to be like, no, you're not getting past, and is going to try and give it a good
Please
whack.
do. No, remain still. I must deliver you to the master.
Ah, poor Seeley. It's not getting anywhere with these rolls. It nearly landed on natural 20 again. So that is a 14, I think.
14 hits. 14 is their AC.
Right. Okay. So that is 3d6 plus 4.
Oof.
Oof.
It's a hefty tree. I'm sorry, the dogs are being very distracting.
Hey.
Oh shit! Okay, I only rolled 2. Sorry, this is the last one. So that is a 11 plus. I have just closed everything. Fuck. Sorry.
That's
I've just ordered dinner.
15 damage.
15. As the hands whack down onto the hat, Pip, you looking kind of longingly at the hat, you see it start to melt away as the ooze forms a little puddle on the floor.
Oh.
Is that everyone?
Only one remains. Gertie. Only one. And this is the hag one. It's slightly green tinged.
Where is it currently?
Next to Dee Dee.
How badly injured does it look?
Does it look? It looks terrible. As do many of your friends.
I was about to say.
Including Tallow, who I should probably
very
roll a death
unhappy.
save from.
Oh shit!
Oh boy,
yeah.
Tallow fails 2 death saves.
Oh boy!
Oh, no.
Forgot that one. Oops.
Alright, folks. Should I save Tallow and potentially heal some of you, or do we want rid of this one?
Please. Yes.
Tallow's already had their cake ruined. Let's not let them die.
Okay, that's 1 for healing, 1 for killing.
I wasn't sure where that was going.
I could use.
I got you, Jude.
Okay.
1 for healing, 1 for killing. What else we got?
I think they were both for healing, weren't they?
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, we can kill them, but I mean, you can heal. I can hit things with a sword. We've both got our own skills.
Shoot it in the head. Alright, fine.
I will fly down. Actually, no, I'll stay up where I am first and do my magic girl transformation. And I'm now in the stars form of the chalice. And I will. Sorry, I was ticking it off. I will fly down. Who looks awful? Like who's the worst off? Is it Jude?
I would say that I'm like a quarter of my hit points.
Okay.
I mean, it's not a super fair question because, like, I definitely look better than Jude does. But I feel like I've also taken a lot more damage. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But I'm just a sponge, so it's fine.
Do you want a pit and some spoons? Like, who wants the healing, for God's sake?
I'm at 20, so I'm not going to die since you've already got one. So he could.
Is anyone going to die anytime soon?
I mean,
Tallow.
all good. Yeah.
I'm at 76, so.
Okay, you're fine.
I have 113 health, you guys, but I've been taking a lot of damage. I'm just saying.
You're clearly fine.
I had quite a lot of gunk spat on me, but that's all right. Nothing new.
Pip is the next worst after Jude. Jude is the worst. Pip is the next worst. Then Magnolia.
Yeah, but Jude's the what? Can you? Fuck's sake, people.
Doing the best.
I will healing word. Yeah, I'm on key medicines. Oh no, because Tallow's now away from all of the Ringlies.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah, on the floor behind Pip.
That's fine. I will fly down and I will cure wounds, Tallow. Just land like on Tallow and like just smack somewhere.
The light! I saw the light! Oh, Gertie.
Tallow gets 9 hit points back, and because of the chalice form, Jude also gets. Oh. There's lots of things to roll. 8 hit points back.
Okay. Thank you. 10% of my hit points.
Ooh.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Are you done?
Yeah.
In that case, we spin back round. Pip. Pip, only one remains. It is the
Go on,
hag.
then use your fucking sword.
This is the hag.
All right. I reach down into my hoof, eat one of the berries, and go, all right, okay, let's go.
You need to stop eating things off the floor, Pip.
Magnolia. Pip is eating the fickle berries out of his hooves.
These are nice. It's good.
Magnolia is just trying not to, like, turn around and smack Pip, I'm guessing.
Chrissy, we're talking about you.
Chrissy was having a snack. There was a snack accident, and we would be very polite not to point it out.
Would you like me to smack him while I'm raging? Is that if you would like me to smack Pip, I would absolutely happily smack Pip. Sorry, I got an email from work and
we were asked if we're okay with our characters dying, and I think Pip probably should deserve to do this. This is where we knew Pip was going to end, on the floor of a kitchen.
All right, well.
I mean, you're welcome to hit me if you want.
It is not my turn in initiative, otherwise I'd consider it.
Flirt later.
It is your turn.
Stab the fucking ooze.
Oh, it is my turn.
No,
okay.
It's my turn.
No.
Pip's turn. Whatever that is.
Everybody's yelling. Just I hit it with my sword.
I do seem to have that effect on everyone. I'm not sure why.
Loud noises. And come on, D&D Beyond, wake up. So, everyone having a nice time?
Well, the dogs vomited and then ate it all again, so they're having a great time.
I think you'll find that one dog vomited and the other one ate it all.
Oh.
First one was a 13.
They share beds. They do this all the time.
13 won't hit now, I'm afraid.
Second one is a 22.
Oh, no, Pip.
Roll, you come on, Pip, for fuck's sake. Cosmic Tillman, fucking...
Okay, I pull one back. Yeah, what's happening?
Add a D6, fucking...
I don't know what that means, but it sounds cool.
The stars say you should probably hit, for fuck's sake.
Oh, 15 then.
That hits.
Damn fucking straight.
Thanks the stars. It's true, we straights, we are awful. 14.
You're gonna need the second hit. Roll your damage.
I'm also in a gay relationship in this game. Second damage is a 12.
Yeah, as your sword slashes into it, this green puddle of ooze melts onto the floor, and we are out of initiative. Everyone is currently still alive. Yay!
Hooray!
Hey, we did it.
Fabulous. So,
The
Jude's going to rush over to their...
That's a hat. You got no hat.
She's going to rush over to the remains of their bag and, like, kind of gently pour in it for some vials, and still going to go and, like, put some of the ooze juice in it. It's like, I'll figure out something to do with later.
Right, are we in a rush? Are we going to go somewhere real quick? Or should we all just take a second, take a breather? Otherwise I can heal more people if they need it.
I should take the brownies out the oven. We don't want them to burn. Just put on some oven gloves. There you go. Cheese and pickle brownies.
Is the Faewild rabbit dead?
Yes.
I think it must have hopped away.
Chrissy, are you crying in game or in real life?
In game.
Both, really.
My there's holes in my apron. There's holes. There's the acid ate holes in my apron.
I'll take off mine. Not the butcher's bib, but the one that's on top.
For the bloody apron.
Yeah, but there's no holes in it. That's what you're concerned about, is the holes. This one doesn't have holes.
Would you like me to fix your apron?
Please, it was my mother's. I do not want that bloody mess anywhere near me. Please put it back on. Okay, here.
I will druid craft flowers, seed pods, leaf bits and bobs throughout it. It doesn't mend it or fix it. It just gets stuff on it.
There you go. Right as rain.
You're welcome.
I look back at Maggie and I just like kind of gesture at my apron like,
mine's still more sanitary.
It really isn't.
Yeah, there are going to be things living in your apron now. That's
all of those seed pods will a lot of pollen.
Yeah.
Oh, well, depending on the pollen, that actually might make for interesting flavors to add into my recipes.
You can all roll a
same
short
school of
rest.
thought. Yes.
As you're sat down having this conversation. Talon's just lying on the floor like, we're gonna die.
Shut up, Talon!
Well, clearly we're not going to be fed to this master or whatever. And if, well, I was hoping for a different outcome from this, and like I don't know if the camera is still rolling, but
what's a camera?
There's a goblin in the corner with this little thing. Hey.
You know, the thing that they were the I don't know how they do it. It's some kind of.
I'm not involved in any of this nonsense.
I just walk over. I came here to make friends, also to win.
I'm not involved.
Well, good. Do you want to?
Please don't hurt me.
I'm gonna roll.
How do you
not involved, or
how do you roll the hit dice in D&D Beyond? I saw one of you just did that. I never knew.
Click on short rest.
Short rest, and
then if you tick the boxes, you can tick how many dice you want to roll, and then you can roll them.
But I ticked and it didn't roll automatically. I have to do it manually?
You
get to choose which ones you want.
Yeah.
I did. I'm doing something wrong.
Chrissy has also ordered dinner.
Die at the side. What? Why is it done just one? This is very annoying. I clicked on 6.
Okay. So I clicked 4, so I'm gonna have to do this 4 times, and I'm so sorry, y'all.
It's all right.
But I swear, I put that I wanted 4, and then I put take short rest. It did not roll. Do I?
No. Underneath, like when you tick the boxes, do you get like the little bit that shows up?
It says roll 2d8, 3d8, whatever.
Yeah.
Or you're
Really, I didn't see that.
Yeah. Like it should show up right beneath the tick boxes and above like the take short rest and reset.
Never mind.
Just roll manually. That's totally fine. And make sure you add your modifier every time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, all right. What's 8 times 32? Okay.
So, is there a goblin in the corner, and are they not involved?
Yeah.
I had nothing to do with this. I'm just here to write down a record of what happened, to put it in a newspaper.
Right.
Inside check.
Sure.
14.
Maybe, maybe not.
Listen here, you pipsqueak!
Fly over. I'm smaller than him.
You've got anything to do with this? Give me the camera.
Grab. Is it a camera?
It's the notebook. He's
Damn,
writing
like
down.
a shaky camera shot of like being grabbed
Its
and
name
held.
is Camera. Camera the documenter.
He's writing as he's grabbing the notebook. Oh God!
Stop writing! Stop writing!
Don't quote me on this.
All I know is that people go missing and they take them through those doors and then they never come back.
Oh,
Well, then that's where we're gonna go, aren't we, camera?
Why am I going? I got nothing to do with this. I just write the record.
Well, someone's gonna have to write a record of it. Unless you want to just wait here and we can come back and just say, and we beat the master.
Yeah,
So just to
I
be
would
clear,
prefer that.
Dee Dee is actually going to walk over and like step between Gertie and Camera and just pick Camera up and just like walk away and set them down in the center of the room. And then we'll turn around and be like, if Camera has nothing to do with this, then Camera can stay here.
We've got no proof camera had anything to do with this or not.
Help yourself to some brownies, Camera. They're a bit overcooked. They're okay.
I'm going to turn around and I'm just going to straight up ask Camera, did you have anything to do with this?
No, I had nothing to do with. All I do is I write a record for a newspaper.
Can I make an insight check from that? Okay. Oof, only an 11.
I keep rolling really badly, but it's a 17.
17. He seems genuine. To you, Jude. Dee Dee, you're like, but it could go either way.
Honestly, I know a lot about people in general, and Camera seems fine. Seems like he's just here to do a job that has nothing to do with the job that the rest of these awful people are doing.
I need you all to know that my name isn't actually Camera.
What?
Bob.
Oh, hello, Bob.
Oh,
I'm not going to give you my real name because this is the Faewild.
Your surname isn't Camera then?
No cameras in my name. I understand that if you do wish to challenge the big thing that seals people is, it might be through those doors.
Right. So, how long have you been following this Bob? Sorry.
Following, well, ever since you started on your journeys, I've been there every time, just writing down what you did when you oh damn it, I forgot what all your mistakes were. When you hypnotized all those people and then you went round and stole their ingredients from them. I remember. I wrote it all down.
I didn't steal anyone's ingredient, but the hallucinogen. We can just.
It's on the record. It's going in the newspaper.
Give me that bloody record.
No,
Gertie's
the freedom
got
of the press is being repressed.
The notebook.
Yes.
What material is it made of?
The paper?
You've got a true craft. Exactly.
I feel like Gertie's going to set it on fire.
Yeah.
I thoroughly approve.
Just turn the hob on.
I think I'm thinking about setting it on fire. I'm not going to do anything right now.
Oh, I'll happily do it for you.
You have had your short rest, so you could go down the corridor if you so chose.
Nope, we're playing with this NPC for the next 20 minutes. Tell us all about yourself, Bob. How does one become a journalist? Sounds fascinating.
Well, yeah, do you have to be really willing to put yourself in really dangerous situations?
Ah, okay.
Like this, they've proved dangerous for me.
So how come you didn't get fed to their master?
I guess I'm here to make it look legitimate.
Sounds like someone's an accessory.
No, I ain't got any accessories on me, mate. Just my notebook, and you already got that, so.
Have I?
Well,
what?
I don't know about the rest of you, but I have a bit of a bone to pick with this master because I can't replace all those ingredients easily.
I'm not a monster. I'm really sorry.
That's all right, Bob. We forgive you.
Right.
Would you like, I was about to say, do you want a job? But I don't have to ask that anymore. Go, Bob. Go report on like a village fete or something. Be free.
Through that door, the only door in here? The one that's got a thing behind it.
How did we get here?
Through that door.
They blindfolded you and you brought you down a secret passage.
I knew it was suspicious.
We were weirdly accepting of the fact we were being kidnapped.
Right.
Okay.
I'm just going to ask Celie to move from in front of the door.
Yeah, so like I said, you just go down corridor and then you take a turn and then there's like a secret door. I'm sorry, this voice got weird.
Hello.
Secret door. How do you know about the secret door?
Yeah, you seem very well informed, Bob.
How do you think I got in?
Okay. So not so secret then.
Well, I heard the secret from you lot, so you can't, like, you know, storm off midway through the show.
No.
So you were aware of the whole eating thing beforehand?
No, I know that people goes missing, right? And I reported it to Sealy Court. I said, look, people are coming down here and then they're never going back out again, and I think something's wrong.
Well, you're the reason I'm here.
I'm slightly regretting my choices.
No, this is brilliant.
You've stolen
Bob,
my notebook.
You did excellent work, Bob. You're a credit to the Faewild.
Could I have the notebook back then?
Who's got the notebook right now?
You do.
You do.
Oh. Just before
You're
you give it back,
silencing the press.
Am I?
Yes.
Huh. Here you go, Bob.
Thank you.
You keep fighting the good fight. You tell the Sealy Court about any weird goings on, and a fairy princess will come and help you.
I mean, that's pretty weird on its own, isn't it? But anyway, the door's right there, and I'm just going to walk behind all of you with my mate Tallow.
Okay, both of you just stay down because it's very dangerous.
I think Jude is going to march through that door because he wants to take it up with someone that this ingredient business has been destroyed by their
As you open the doors, you are confronted with a pudding that fills the entire space. It looks almost like blancmange. It's right in front of you. I really want to keep doing that NPC's voice. It's really hard not to.
Hey, Bob, what do you think about this situation?
Oh my God, what's that?
It's a pudding! Hooray!
I thought you said there was a hallway. Is that just...
There's normally a hallway. I don't know what that thing is.
Hello?
Feed me.
Oh, I see. Everybody stand back. Just
Cheese and pickle brownie, go!
No. Everyone stand back. Stand by me.
It absorbs the pickle brownie and starts to edge forward towards you all.
Everybody, dude, come on.
Shut the door.
Feed me.
Does it have to be human?
Any food. I'll take any food. Feed me.
Oh, I mean, would you
someone
accept
might as well have the remains of this food because honestly, it's not edible for others. So.
Do you want some snotty cake?
Feed me.
Jude has gone to get the remains of their food from the table. And
Let's just kill it.
No, hold on. Just before we do, excuse me, pudding friend. We're going to leave. You can have whatever else is in this room. We're just going to go.
No, I must check that your food is acceptable.
Oh, good. We actually get to do a bake-off. Amazing. I hope I win a weird dish.
Feed me.
Folks, I'm all in favour of just blowing this fucking thing up. Who's with me?
Has anyone thrown any of their own food at the blancmange?
Pickle brownie. Yes.
As the pickle brownie appears, make a roll, Tom, for how well you cooked the brownie. Just a flat D20.
We just cut to like a talking heads thing. We're like, I think I've got a good chance. It's a 3. It's almost like a deer, mate.
It eats it because it's been thrown. This is not good enough. I require other better food. You shall be fed to the master.
Are you not the master?
I am the master, and I will pass you on to my master.
Oh, it's a chain. It's a pyramid scheme.
Well, how about you try this?
Lola, Roll a flat d20 to see how well your food.
Can I roll with my proficiency because of my chef proficiency with chef tools?
Yes.
Thank you. Right, so the 20 plus 4. Is it a decent roll? I can't see the bloody roll because it's disappeared.
It's an 18.
So 22.
Ah, this is much better. You will stay and cook more for me.
See, no,
You will stay and cook. I will eat the deer, and you will stay and cook more.
It can die.
All right, I'm seriously, guys. Can I just blow this shit up? Is that a thing?
Absolutely.
I thought the brownies were fine.
I would love to try and feed it, but somebody destroyed my pie.
Oh, would you like some feet berries? Just hold up one foot.
Feed me.
You can't have this. It's only for her.
I don't want your nasty foot berries.
Everyone's being very rude today.
Stop offering people food from your feet. I'm gonna.
Well, if people would stop accepting it, then it wouldn't.
Feed me.
I'm going to take my necklace, which has a series of red balls on it, and pull, I don't know, 6 of them off.
All right, can everyone please roll me initiative? Gertie, you get to this is the first thing, and then we go into initiative. But could everyone roll initiative, please?
Thank you. So I have a surprise round, technically.
Yes.
Oh, for God's sake, it's 6.
Rolled a dirty 20.
Nice.
It is my curse with Gertie. I always roll low.
16.
16 for DD. 14 for
18 for me. Sorry.
How are you
Does it have
rolling
advantage?
how are you rolling the advantage at once?
It's I just click the initiative box and it just automatically rolls 2 dice for me.
It doesn't for me.
You right-click it and click advantage, then you should be able to do it.
Oh, look at that. That's neat. Huh.
I feel like that should have been done already, but that's fine. So
Clearly was for Dee Dee and not for you.
Nope. Was not.
what
Dee
did
Dee
you get,
Beyond has
Magnolia?
beef.
Yeah.
What? Magnolia? what's yours?
11.
11. Grant. Oh, not 111. No.
111.
All right, Gertie. Throw your. What happens when you throw 6 beads off your necklace?
Oh, it's just a 9th level fireball.
Are you avoiding your friends in this tiny room?
I'm throwing it into the hallway.
Okay.
What I want to do is throw it in the hallway and close the door.
It's like next to the door.
So? I've got 150 feet of range.
No, you can throw them 60 feet.
Oh, okay. That's right, it's the fireball spell. You're right.
And the fireball is... How big's a fireball?
It's a 20-foot radius, so 40 feet.
Are you advising your friends to back away before you throw them? Are you just throwing them?
I'm going to throw it down the corridor.
It's right by the door.
Is it filling the door?
Yes.
That's the vibe I got, yes.
The what's it called? Gertie has said, "Oh, I have something to feed you. Open up." So that
that's a good idea.
Did you all back away?
Quick,
Back
God,
away.
I hope so.
If Gertie yells suppressing fire, everyone just combat roll the off way. That's the policy.
Celia has rather quickly
Tuck and roll.
I will throw all of these. This selection of beads. Dexterity saving throw, please.
So you throw beads at the white thing, yeah? All right. Carry on. Roll.
Save.
Yeah, I rolled a 2. I'm not on my chair anymore.
What?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Carry on.
You fidgeting.
It's resistant to fire, though.
Oh.
Well, it's 14d6.
Ooh.
30 points of damage. I halved it. It was 61.
This massive explosion rings out around the blancmange.
Suck it!
I can't say the white thing. It's unfortunate that it's white. Fire! It feeds me.
Oh shit!
Are you considered fed now? Can we go?
Jude, it's your turn. I wish for more. The master wishes for more. The fire did do damage to it, Chris. It did. It likes everything.
Okay.
I can't help it. It likes getting hurt.
Just hungry.
Can I?
Stop it. Stop laughing. Stop it.
You're not allowed to find this fun.
Stop it. Did Emma make a BDSM monster? Apparently so, yes.
I legit just messaged me and said, "Oh, we have."
What? What?
What did you message?
Would you like to share with the class?
She messaged me and just says, "We have the same kink."
Yep, you and the blancmange, same kink.
Oh dear.
Oh, crap.
So you like being overfed? Is that
that is
yes,
yeah.
that is somebody's kink. There's a whole thing on YouTube.
Have you watched the documentary?
Jude, what you gonna do?
Dude.
Don't make it sad.
It's taken every part of me not to sing that.
That's slightly the point. Why do you think he's always crying? No, it's John. Okay. He's gonna cast Moonbeam at a
That's a good call. It can't really move anywhere.
Yeah, it's a little bit stuck. So this 5-foot radius, 40-foot cylinder, centered on a point within the range, falls on this creature. It is engulfed in that. It does not do anything. When a creature enters the spell area for the first time on a turn, so I think it happens on its turn.
Usually it happens on its turn, but I like to roll it when it comes into existence.
Okay,
as well.
so please, a DC 17 Constitution saving throw.
It's not bad at con. It rolled a natural 20 for 25.
Well, I rolled 34 damage because this is a 5th level. Like, I've cast it at 5th level. So it's
17.
17, yeah.
Radiant, right?
Yes. Let me just read the spell again.
It's your spell.
I know, but I can't see the thing because it's covered by the good roll.
I rolled too well to know what happens.
I know, right? Yes, radiant damage.
Right. Any bonus actions?
No. I can't think of any.
Anything from your tree? I'll warn you that as you're looking at this, it looks quite acidic. Like even more acidic than the users.
I mean, Sealy isn't vulnerable to acid, so why not?
Sure.
Okay.
Give it a bit of a slam. Really hope that I don't lose Sealy. That would just be really sad. Like, yeah, the Sealy is not rolling well at all. It's a 12.
Well, the AC of this thing is 5 because it's like basically a wall.
Excellent. Okay. One of those things that you just can't dot it.
Pretty much, unless you roll a natural 1.
Okay, so that is a 19 damage.
19, very nice.
Yeah.
All right, and moving on to DD. You've encountered acid before. It looks very acidic. Nothing happens to the wooden form of Sealy.
That's fair.
Sealy's fine. We've said. Don't be sad.
Okay. Okay. If nothing happened to the wooden form, maybe it's okay. I'm tempted to like. I'm tempted to grab one of my smaller like butcher's cleavers, because not the big ones, but littler ones, and just kind of like throw it into the pudding to see what happens. Because if it's gonna like destroy my weapons, I don't want to use my weapons. And then I'm kind of useless. So
Throw your cleaver.
Yeah. Let's see. That is a nat 20.
Oh, yeah, that hits. It sinks in. Do your damage.
Awesome. Oop. No, No, that's too many. That's too many.
That's such a thing.
It's too many slices.
Oof. That is a total of 9 damage.
9 damage. As
Not very
you
much,
throw
but that's
this non-magical cleaver into the wobbling blancmange, it wobbles even more, and you see the cleaver start to melt slightly with the acid.
Row.
The non-magical cleaver.
The non-magical cleaver. Yeah. Great.
Second attack?
Yeah. Before
It's not been destroyed, that weapon. It's just not looking as good as it was.
Sure. That's fair. Okay. Yeah, I'm curious. Can I use my gift of the chromatic dragon, chromatic infusion, to add, okay, we know, cold, fire, lightning, poison. Because I'm not going to do acid, because I feel like acid just is definitely not going to be useful. And fire, not super useful either. And also probably not lightning. And I don't know. Does poison work against acid? Let's try it. Poison. And I'm actually going to run my hand across my big double cleaver great axe. And I'm going to imbue it with this magical poison. And I'm going to swing at the Lamage.
All right, you run straight up to the blancmange and you swing your poisoned axe at it. Roll to hit.
Roll your
18.
18 hits. Roll your damage. All your damage.
So that is 13 plus 2 poison damage. So 15 if it takes full damage.
It does take full damage. The poison seems to seep in and react badly with the acid. Could you all stop putting rude things in chat?
We are honourable. We are outstanding members of this community.
Any bonus actions you do?
No. The chromatic infusion was my my bonus action.
Stroking was your bonus action.
Okay, all right. All
Stroking
of
is a
you
bonus
are
action.
filthy. All of you are filthy.
How dare you? We know the mayor of D&D. We are of good
You may have
standing.
started this somewhat.
Who, me? I never started this. Pip, it's your turn. Save me.
Penis. Okay. Okay. So, magic, right? Oh, hold on. If I take a couple steps back, am I gonna get an attack of opportunity?
No.
Okay, hold on.
You were already back because of the fireball.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Okay, now where's a nice bit of? Okay, I look at somewhere where there isn't too much gunk on the floor.
Are you going to summon her underneath you?
Yes. Hold on. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, jump! Click, bump. Hello. Welcome back. Hold on. I'm very glad to see you, but I need this. Look. Here you go. Look, I'm as annoyed as you are. We're going to get double
There's a bit of
salads after
hoof
this.
scraping. Your antlers just touch the ceiling. You have to duck a tiny bit.
Oh no, I'm stuck on the ceiling. oh no, plasterboard just rains down. I literally, during the break, just kept bumping into things because I was like, oh yeah, height. How far
Tom
away
is very tall, even when he's not wearing antlers. How far away? For, let's say, 20 feet, you all just stood on the edge of that fireball.
Okay, if I do this, then I can... Great, okay, so... We're not charging, but we are sort of moving at good speed to move about 15 feet, and then the lance, which is now a +2 lance, it's upgraded, just to go... Yeah.
Please prod the more with your... this thing is gigantic, so you won't get your advantage. It's not smaller than you.
Oh, I'm still gonna prod you.
What's the range on the lance?
Launch is reach. just says reach. Hold on. It's something like it is about 5 feet. Yeah. So.
Oh, hang on. Lancers are special.
Lancers are special, Chris. Thank you for realising.
Lancers are awkward.
Yes, in this context, I jump and land on her, and Lancers are special and not helping this conversation much. I agree. But
roll your hits.
We begin with a 25 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
And that does 12 points of damage, which, because it's a plus weapon, is magic now.
Yeah, the acid kind of sizzles around, but the magic protects your lance.
The lance has a range of 10 feet, which means you're 10 feet away from it, Nespa.
Just the other side of a room, just going, there you go. 22 to hit.
Yeah,
and that
its AC is 5.
Yeah, 13 points of damage.
13.
And I shall put a unwavering mark on this one.
Yes. Are you holding your action surge for something?
I just have to quickly ask, are you the final boss?
We've been going for almost 3 hours at this point, Tom.
Well, then I'm going to use my action surge voice in my head.
Mega's just looking at you like, what are you waiting for?
What are you waiting for?
25, and then that is, again, 12 points of damage.
Nice.
Thank you. I also like to point out the fact that it seems that I didn't go on this on the mission. I just honestly did sign up for a cooking show. It's nice to do things with your friends.
Pip, Gertie was on such an undercover mission that she didn't even tell you that she was undercover.
No, I did. Pip just doesn't listen.
I kept saying I don't know who this is. I did a really good job.
I do not like this pokey object. I cannot eat it.
I'll eat you. Wait, no.
I'm not opposed to being eaten by the master.
Throwing some vor in as well, are we? It's just gonna. Oh, okay.
Did you roll your final attack, Tom?
Yeah, that was 12.
Started out Did you roll?
Tom, have you rolled 4 attacks?
Oh, I get extra.
You get both your attacks when you action surge.
Does this thing have a mouth? Because I was imagining it was like, I don't like this pokey thing, and then just it goes into the mouth.
Let's say that
Tom, it's all mouth.
It makes a little hole when it speaks, so you pop your lance in.
Okay, so we start off with 20 to hit, and then I do 15 points of damage.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, everyone. This was not the intention. Tom made it weird.
Good job, Tom.
It's true. I have unspoken desires, and they just come out sometimes. I'm sorry to the community.
Magnolia, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, I don't have a magical weapon. This is just a plain old rolling pin, but it's my family's rolling pin.
Is it made of wood?
Yes.
The tree hit and seemed to be fine.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I don't have anything else.
On metal?
Well, look, that's what it says on the stat block. It corrodes metal.
Oh, well, I don't have anything else to use anyway. So she was going to swing at it with her big old rolling pin to try and. Oh wait, I'm real freaked out and mad first, so I'm gonna rage because that went away. So where's my D8? That is a 3. What is that?
Why do you all keep poking me with items I cannot consume? An intangible spirit, which looks like a flump for a pixie. Let's go for pixie. Appears within 5 feet of one creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you. At the end of the current turn, the spirit explodes and each creature within 5 feet of it must make a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 force damage. And until my rage ends, I can use that effect again, summoning another spirit at the end of my turn with each bonus action. So, a spirit appears behind
Well, let's put it. It's going to be pretty close to all of us. Actually, we can't go nowhere. So sorry.
Put it inside the ooze.
I mean, yeah, just
can I?
You're feeding it.
Okay, I'm going to feed it a pixie. So there you go. Here.
I will nom this thing.
Just to be clear, you summoned a pixie inside a massive white ooze that then went and sank into it, and then it's going to explode.
Yes.
Okay. Is it
Nothing
drowning?
dirty about that.
Faewild, yo.
Just a clean bacon.
Do you hear
show.
sort of
That's what
gurgling?
we're doing.
I mean, your problem there.
This is my kink.
All right. Roll some attacks. Did you roll attacks? Roll attacks.
I rolled an attack.
God damn it, you look so unimpressed.
11 to hit on my first one.
Yeah, that hits.
Actually, I think it would be impossible for me to miss, so I'm just rolling to see if I get
Yes,
20.
do that.
So, but no, I did not. So yeah, hit with both. That's 13 damage for the first one. And 15 damage for the second one. And does that explode at the end of my turn? Or the current turn? So I guess
turn.
at the top of the round?
No, your turn. Do it now. It'll
My
be
turn?
more
Okay.
straightforward. Oh, sorry.
It is also
Okay.
your turn, not the round.
Well, you can make a dexterity saving throw.
I cannot.
Fair.
I rolled a 19, but it's a 14.
My DC for my stuff is 14, actually.
Oh,
so.
no.
It's too thick, and that fairy explosion just couldn't get all through the.
Just wobbled.
Yeah, it just like revert like as the explosion kind of goes out and then dies.
I shall consume. Where has it gone?
Does the pixie just shout, not like this?
I'm so hungry. And I must feed the master. All right. It's its turn. Right, okay. Who is within 10 feet of it at the moment? There's 3 of you, aren't there? There's Magnolia, Dee Dee, Pip, and also the tree.
Seely's there. Yeah.
All right, it attacks. It gets 1 attack on all of you. Right, Seely, that's 13.
Just double check. Think. Could I have cast? But no, I'm joking. Bark skin on a tree. Yes, 13 is the natural armor of my tree.
All right, it takes 27 damage and 9 acid damage.
Oh!
Pip, that is a 20 to hit you.
I tell you what, my AC is 20, so if I use my warding maneuver, whatever I get, it's a D8, so that's, yeah.
Roll it anyway, let's see how high we can get your AC.
Yeah. So with a D8, that is now, it's 22. Yeah, so if it hits, I've now got resistance against that damage, so.
It doesn't, it wouldn't hit because it rolled
I know, clunk.
I'd just like to say that Seely's apples are rotting.
Oh no.
Oh no.
There's the payoff we've been waiting for.
21.
The sad tree.
21 for Magnolia.
Is that at disadvantage? Because I've got the cloak of displacement.
No,
It's
that
back
was
up.
not a disadvantage. Disadvantage makes it a 21.
Yeah, that hits.
Are you wearing non-magical metal armor?
I am not wearing any armor, no.
Okay, probably for the best. You take, that is 32 points of bludgeoning damage, half to 16, and 6 points of acid damage.
Oh, jeez. All right, it's fine.
And Dee Dee, final one, 16?
Does not hit.
Yeah, bounces off your armor.
Well, it bounces off my completely metal body.
Oh.
But you are magic, sort of.
Very concerned.
Gertie. You still have 3 more beads of fire.
Even though my friends are all too close, it doesn't work.
That's true.
Burn them all.
Shut up, voice in my head.
I never left, Gertie. Burn them all.
Feed me.
What I want
No,
to do
feed
is
me, the voice in your head.
Do not feed him. Feed me.
Stop talking.
Hey, Pudding, how you doing? Long time no see.
Interesting. Yes. How big is this pudding?
Gargantuan.
Okay. How much of this room is it filling?
It's not in the room, it's in the corridor, but it completely fills the corridor.
Did it move out of the corridor? Is it moving into the room?
No, you all went through it. It's in the corridor.
It can't get through the door.
It could get through the door, but you all ran to it, so it's just there.
And friends, people are in the corridor now if they run up to attack it.
No, they are right by the door in front of it.
Okay.
There is a doorway. Through the doorway, all you can see is white blancmange. On the immediate other side of the doorway are Magnolia and Dee Dee. Pip is 5 feet further back with the lance poking through the both of them. And there's also a tree.
Yeah.
As a
He
side,
has 10-foot reach, so they're going to be like...
Pip's on Nutmeg, right?
The tree is next to Pip and Nutmeg.
Why didn't the blancmange attack Nutmeg?
Because it's got a solid heart. I mean...
Theoretically, it should have attacked Nutmeg. But,
Cool.
but Tom used his thing to shield himself, which he probably wouldn't have done if I had...
I rolled around Nutmeg's back, got it in the side and rolled it out.
I'm going to create a wall of fire inside the blancmange.
Sure.
Dex save,
I will
please.
remind you that it didn't react as well to fire as you wanted.
Oh, no, I know. It's fine.
That is a -1.
Okay.
It's just on fire now.
It will take 68, cast it at 5th level. It will take 68 fire damage, obviously halved, but then it will keep taking 68 fire damage for every turn it stays in the hallway with the wall of fire that sort of bisects through it.
Eat that, asshole!
I am consuming the fire.
It's 12 damage halved.
I do not have an asshole.
Oh. That's peculiar.
Why do so many creatures in this world not have assholes?
Lola, I think it would have taken some radiant damage at the top of its turn.
Yeah. So it's because we did it on my turn last time, so I wasn't sure if you wanted to do it on...
No, do it now as well.
Okay, so Constitution saving throw.
I feel like the chat of this is just a separate thing that we just sent to the patrons. Here's what they were all laughing at. So sorry, guys. I've rolled another 19.
I have forgotten what I casted at. I cast it at 5th level, I think. So it was...
it was 5th level.
Yeah, so just... that's such a bad roll. Damn. It was a 15, so it's what, 7?
Yeah. All right.
Damn.
And now it is your turn, Jude.
Okay. So Jude is going to look at Magnolia and say, would you, I mean, how do you feel about taking on a semblance of tree?
Are you talking to Celia or to camera?
Magnolia.
Oh, Magnolia. Sorry. I got distracted by everyone talking about shit in the chat.
Sorry.
What? No. None of that.
Oh, no.
We are talking about desserts. Thank you very much.
Yes, we did.
Delicious puddings.
Cake, pudding.
Chocolate flavoured pudding. Yeah, I saw.
We've all seen The Help, you know.
Oh, man.
What does Magnolia think about? I heard the seed.
Taking on some semblance of tree.
Oh, sure.
Seed? You speak of seed?
There's plenty of seed already here. Let's just carry on.
Yeah, there is.
Oh my god.
Hey, people love cryptids.
So I'm expending 2 charges from my staff to touch Magnolia and from the start, like...
Not making it better.
Tell us more about your staff.
face hurts from laughing so much.
It's the After Dark special. Now we know.
from the staff, like where it touches my area, like skin begins to change. It takes on a kind of rough bark-like appearance. So your AC can't be less than 16. Regardless.
Oh shit! Yeah. Wait.
So your AC is now 16.
Any bonus actions?
I guess I will. I might as well use my totem as well. Like, why not?
Yeah, just put another.
Let's add a bear into this.
Don't worry, King fans. Bears have turned up.
Just in case, like, 'cause we've got far too many twinks and far too many wobbly butts. So now we've got bears.
Exactly.
Right. I'm going to use my bonus action to summon my bear spirit, and everyone gets 14 temp hit.
Oh, very nice.
Thank you.
As well as advantage on strength check and saves, but the barbarians are fine. So.
We get what? I'm so sorry.
14 temp HP.
Great.
14 temp HP.
The spirit of the bear is with you, V.
And also with you.
Okay, so your armor class is now 16. We all got 14 temp hit points. I just okay. Celia is going to
whack it, please. Put it out of its misery. Put us all out of our misery.
Celia is going to spike the blancmange again. Oh, that's actually a decent roll. This is a very hard spike. It's a 25.
It wobbles. Yeah. How
Thank
much
you, Daddy.
damage?
Can I have another one?
No, that one didn't get the spirit of the bear.
You didn't get the spirit of the bear, Blamon.
Oh, I'm not looking forward to the content warnings for this stream.
Too damn horny.
I'll pass it on. It's just utter filth. Content will always be utter filth. That's all it will say.
Sorry, that's a 13 damage, I think.
13. Okay, it looks real bad, folks. It's looking real bad.
Would you say it was bruised?
No, I'd say it's almost disintegrated. DD, please kill it.
Try. Okay, great. I'm gonna rage. Because why not? And I'm going to swing at it twice. I rolled 2 16s.
Yeah, they both
obviously hits. Fantastic. So that's 14 plus 3 for 17, 10 plus 3 for 13, plus the 1d4s plus everything. And
as it melts into a puddle on the floor, it says,
oh no.
Rack and Ruin will be back for all of you.
Oh wow, it had serious plot relevance.
Yeah. Wait. That one.
You have completed. There's a corridor. You can go out the corridor.
I'm not walking across
You'd have to step through the puddle. The white puddle on the floor.
Mind your hooves, Meg. Don't step in the splooge. Come on, let's go.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us for tonight's weird.
We don't even get
Shut up, you're done. We're done.
Stops.
It's just Faewild Bake Off after dark.
I'm sorry. I think you're missing a word there, Lola. It's the Great Faewild Master Bake Off.
Good night, everyone. We're sponsored
I think we can all agree that we all won the Great Faewild Bake Off. And we have lovely sponsors who you've seen earlier. We have podcasts. We have social media. Join us for more of this.
Oh, should we apologize?
Are you
Sorry.
entertained?
I don't know if we should apologize.
What you
but
came for?
I'm so sorry.
Well,
And then someone came. All right, bye everyone.